Welcome, everyone, one and all. Welcome to Round the Table episode 2. I made it episode 1 on YouTube, so it will be episode 2 today. Great, I realized I didn't change the name of this because I'm an idiot. Am I? Yes, I am. There we go. It is now fixed. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today for Round the Table episode 2. If you don't know what this is a D&D campaign that I started that is about a modern fantasy world called the Realm of Estronia. This is like I said, a modern fantasy world played in the game D&D 5th edition. We're joined by the GLAM squad, which is currently going to be Shaft and Mukade. Hopefully Kay will join us soon. I haven't heard from her. She said she was free today, so we're hoping she's going to pop in when we agreed. Yeah, so let me jump on into the Discord. But just as a kind of quick reminder of what happened is that you guys started in the store. Shaft did successfully find the hidden invisibility cloak, but could not afford to actually purchase it. You guys were called back to base. You guys had a preemptive mission to get intel on the Dark Elf kingdom. And not only did you guys get intel, but Shaft, this part you kind of missed. You guys, first of all, had multiple night fights, barely rested, almost lost a couple of people, did retrieve the intel successfully, but also Mook and the members of Charlie team with Kay were able to infiltrate a tunnel and followed it for quite a few hours to discover the hidden capital of the Dark Elf Kingdom that was deep underground, a deep underground cavernous city that you saw seemed very civilized, but not as technologically advanced as the cities you guys are familiar with. This seemed much like Dark Era kind of kingdom. Great. Awesome.
So that's where they're at right now?
Yeah, so you guys completed the mission. You guys returned the base. Shaft, you also got paid because your team did the mission as well.
Shit, I'm up $300 something, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't know if you're at 300.
Well, you said 100 a mission. I still had 200. Right?
No, did you have 100? Oh, you stole. You stole from that one dude. Oh my god, you stole from him. Yeah.
How much was the payout for this?
How much was what?
Payout.
It was 100. So you gained 100 gold, Luke.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know if you added that to your sheet last time or not. You were pretty low on funds, so if my memory is not mistaken.
I was at like 45.
Yeah.
I'll look at my. I got paperwork, but yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to pull move.
Cool. So you guys, all got paid. You guys have returned to base. You know they're gonna need some time to go over this information that you guys have relayed to them, and also the intel that you got, the scrolls that you guys obtained. Remember, they were mostly images. Like it was a map of their tunnel system, a map of their a partial map of their kingdom, and some other intel that was in Dark Elf, the Dark Elf language.
Everybody decipher the Dark Elf?
You guys can't specifically because none of you speak it, but the higher ups, like the guild office, are probably gonna do some research and try to figure out how to decipher and get as much information out as possible, which is out of your guys' like wheelhouse and your pay grade.
All right.
Cool. Awesome. So you guys are back at Fort Brenning. What is there anything in particular you guys wanted to do? You guys have a little bit of downtime before the next mission or anything comes up. So is there anything that anyone wanted to go do?
Well, Luke's got a date, and I gotta go buy a cloak.
Sure.
Don't you, Luke? Don't you got a date with that girl?
I'm gonna buy some explosive ammo first.
Ooh.
Sure.
Do that.
It is 75. So when you go back to the armorer in the base, you know your little was it no, it was a gnome, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the artificer there. He sells you 20 explosive rounds for 75 gold. So basically how that means is that it's 20 attacks. So every time you take the attack action, you're like, I'm gonna use my explosive rounds on this attack. Is how it would work.
Gotcha.
But it has to be before you roll, so there is the possibility that you will miss with it. Because it's not like once you know your bullets are gonna hit that you can make them explode so suddenly.
Bullshit.
Well, I mean, Shaft, if you can explain to me how you could make your bullets hit someone and then decide that those regular bullets are gonna magically explode, or magically turn to explode when you personally aren't like a magic person, then I will listen for that option. Because what you're it's like saying you bought sniper rounds for your sniper, but you're like, I'm gonna pull the trigger and then my bullet is not gonna actually travel. It's just gonna magically appear where I pull the trigger.
How do they explode?
How do they? Well, you want to know the science of it? Is that basically,
Yeah.
if you look at the bullets, they where the hammer like hits the bottom of the bullet is actually a separate like casing. You see, there's a magical steel around the bottom. If you unscrew them, you see that it basically is a tiny like it creates the are tiny materials for like a fire spell, like a firebolt spell, and when the hammer hits, it actually mixes the ingredients and clicks it against a small, like you see this tiny magical crystals kind of aligned in it. So it creates a magical effect and basically makes the bullet explode once it actually impacts where it's going.
Okay, so if
So tell me how you're gonna decide that you have to wait until you pull the trigger to decide what bullet is already mid-air while you pull the trigger.
Right, but so you're telling me the puncture part is on the head part?
No, so how it works is that it's a two-stage thing. It starts when you pull the trigger, but once it hits something is when it pushes the other ingredient in, right? So imagine like you've got two little like presses pushing together.
Basically, the slugs explode on impact. That's pretty much it. Like kind of like a 40mm grenade.
Yeah, so like basically pulling the trigger primes it, so no matter what, it's going to explode no matter what it hits. Because it's all the initiate, but like you can't like if you drop the bullets, if you drop them, they're only gonna prime, and then the second time you drop them is when they would blow up.
I got you.
So that's how.
Okay.
Physically, that's how. And this fantasy world, how they decided how that. Honestly, if you think about it, it's low key kind of how the atom bomb works. like if you think of scientifically how they made that drop work.
Much, yeah.
All right. Now I had a sniper rifle. Luke, are you buying that right now? Is that where we're at?
Yeah,
I just bought it.
Armor, just bought it. Did you just buy one set of 20, or did you buy multiple sets?
I just bought one set. That's all I need.
Cool. Yep, no problem.
I wanted to give Mook like 75 coin, or 100 coin.
You just want to give Mook your pay for the last one?
Well, he helped me rob that dude, and we got out of it. So I wanted to give him 100 of that money that we stole.
Sure, yeah.
Not stolen, but he doesn't know that it's stolen. So
yeah, he would just assume you're giving him your paycheck.
Money. Yeah. So, hey man, you got that sweet girl coming up, and y'all gonna go on a date. Here, I want to give you $100. I want you to buy something nice, maybe a tux, maybe some flowers. I don't care what you do, but make that girl feel pretty. I think it'll help you out, little buddy. All right. I had 220 left, D. So I got. Yeah. Go ahead, Luke. Sorry. Here, I gave you the $100.
Yeah, I just kind of like stare at the money in my hand, like not excessively, but long enough where it starts to get awkward, and then I just kind of like slowly just put it into my coat pocket.
Very good. Doesn't say anything, just accepts it. Awesome. Shaft, is there any? Do you say you wanted to get something while you're here, or are you just giving money to Mook?
Well, besides getting money to Mook, that would give me I'll be back down to 220, right?
Yeah. So basically, it'd be the equivalent Yeah, of what you had before I told you got 100 more.
Because I bought 15 for the sniper and then 3 for the suppressor, right?
Yes. Hmm.
That's what I have on my sniper.
You have a suppressor on it, which basically just means when you it actually we'll explain it in combat. I'll explain it when we actually get it in combat.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, cool.
I was gonna
Is
say give
what
you sneak attack, but I was like, no, that's way too good. I was like, I'm not doing that yet. I was like, that's way
Yeah,
too good.
because like
You shouldn't get that.
I wanted to ask this in the last sesh when we were
Mhm.
infiltrating the Dark Elf base, but like I just wanted to know if would it be possible to like basically use the sniper in a stealth scenario, or just like,
Yeah,
oh,
basically,
there's a guard in the distance. Let me just dome him real quick,
I
and
would.
then we'll move in.
Yeah, basically, it would let you roll a stealth check, as opposed to like usually when you do an attack, if things pop off. I would allow you with your suppressor. It allows you to do a stealth check, to with advantage to see if you can successfully like shoot them in a way that it will be quiet. Uh, So when otherwise, if you guys are shooting with your ARs, you're just that's instant, like that's popping off, and people are gonna be alerted. So you'll be able to roll a stealth check, um, when you do with
Right.
your
So
if you have a suppressor on it.
if we use suppressed weapons in a stealth scenario, um, like just because like this is why I plan to use these like them
Mm-hmm.
anyway. But like, would it be possible to like basically like if we get a good enough roll to just like insta kill with it?
Oh, that's a good.
Because that's what I was thinking. Like essentially, oh, there's a high value target, or like I don't know, we're gonna do like the Ghost Recon sync shot thing,
I think
where it's
what
just
would
like
have
we
to.
both have suppressed rifles,
I
fire
think
at the same time, no one hears it, and they're both dead.
here's the thing, Mook. You guys have actually been insta killing a lot of the enemies. The very few enemies you guys not fully like insta killed when you fight them, but uh also, the sniper rolls a d10. I would say this is what we'll do. We're gonna say that you'll roll a with the suppressor. We're gonna roll a stealth check. If you succeed in the stealth check, you're gonna get sneak attack damage,
Right.
and that should theoretically be enough to kill people, unless like they're strong enough that it wouldn't be fair for you guys to insta kill them. So I think that's the best way to do that, because you snuck up on them, you get bonus damage on them. Does that make sense? I think that's how we'll
Yeah,
set the
I
rules for
gotcha.
that.
Okay.
And I'll decide what how much sneak attack. Well, sneak attack I think base is just 1d6. I think that's probably what it would be.
did I get hurt or anything, or am I full health still?
You didn't get hit. No, you're fine. Also, it's been a
Oh,
day. Like it was nighttime, so you guys have rested since then. So you guys are back at full. You have all your spells for the people that are spellcasters here. Um, yeah. So it's a new day because it was night. You guys were doing night missions basically back to back
okay.
when you guys were going through your thing. Awesome. Is there anything else you guys want to do at base before you head back to town? Because I know you need to head to daytime so you can go back to the store shaft. But is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
Um, you said it's still nighttime?
No, it's daytime. Like it's like early morning.
Oh. Uh, at base, no. Other than getting dressed, I think I'm good.
Physically get stressed. Cool. Awesome. Rad. Oh, Mook, do you need the explosive ammo damage that you add to it?
Oh yeah, please.
It's 2d4 additional to whatever weapon you're using it on.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, cool. So, yeah. So,
All
do you
right.
guys? So you guys are just heading back to town.
Yeah. Also, we didn't get to go to the black market, so.
Yeah, I mean, you guys that's still
Yeah.
something. You guys know where it's at now.
Oh
Well,
wait,
you guys know how to get
that's
there
gonna be
after
a
you
different town.
interrogated. Yeah. Yeah, it's not in
Right,
the
but
same
we
town.
want to get that cloak first before we go to the black market. We want to get that cloak.
Yeah, I mean, technically going through the city would be on your way there anyway, so makes sense.
All right.
Awesome. Great.
Also, is there a coffee shop?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I can use a
tons. There's
coffee shop.
tons of coffee shops. You actually know that a lot of the coffee shops are like from your guys' exploration is actually kind of in the Wood Elf area, which is closer to Madigan's shop anyway,
Gotcha.
because she's a Wood Elf. But she doesn't live in the Wood Elf district. You know that well, you don't know this, but you've seen like where the Wood Elf district kind of like stretches off to.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by whatever counts for a Starbucks in this town.
Cool. Do you want to go to?
Eh,
Because you guys have that little village that's like within walking distance you saved earlier. There's another little town by you. You guys can't go to the underwater city near you. Or are you just going straight to Elantil, which is the Elvish capital?
um, is it the village isn't too far to
The
the
village
it's
is where the shark guy is. Is where Felix is.
yeah, I'm gonna go there. Any coffee shop in that village would probably be a bit more homey and rustic.
Cool. You go to the village. You see that Felix's tavern is open in the morning. As you go, Shaft, are you going with him, or is Fusion going with Mook? Or are you do you want to go do your thing?
Um, oh, maybe I'll just ride along for backup.
Yeah, cool. You guys just go. Are you guys like in like are you guys bringing your military gear on you, or are you guys just like in your casual clothes with like no weapons?
I'm in my casual clothes, but I have my shotgun and my SMG like tucked into my jacket.
Sure, awesome. Shaft, what are
Let
you got?
let me explain this to you again. I have blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I have armor vest with my pistol underneath my shirt.
Cool. I like how you say it again, and when we both, I have it on camera that you didn't say it the first time.
Promise.
I
Oh my
literally.
god! I swear to God, I did.
uh,
I
Whatever.
definitely
Not me,
you
I
definitely
have
have a
it.
witness this time,
yeah,
so
and
Yeah, I
but I'm glad. Thank you for clarifying now, since you realized that you could possibly get in combat while you're in town. Um,
yeah.
I like how like Mook looks casual, but you straight up look like you're just an undercover cop walking around.
eh.
Because you got a bulletproof vest like over like a flower t-shirt, and you got jeans on and like sandals.
He always give me sandals. What
I
the
don't
fuck?
know why, because
Can I have some
I think it's
Crocs?
really funny. Yeah, no, if you want them Crocs, yeah, you're wearing full on
Oh my
Crocs.
God, no.
I got to put a run.
He's got to put him in sport mode so he doesn't lose his shoes.
That's right. Right now they're in flip flop mode, so we're good.
Oh, good. I fucking hate Crocs so much. Anyway, so you guys get to Felix's shop. You see Felix is scrubbing his bar. He goes, "Oh hey, my friends," and he waves you guys over to the counter.
Hmm.
Um, give him would like a coffee to go.
Oh, coffee to go. Oh, all right, let me just get that for you. And he, you see that Mook, you see that he's like pretty much fully healed by the time. Like he doesn't look he has any scars from when you actually shot him all that time ago. And he goes to the counter. You see he gets straight up. He gets a full pint and has like a wood like screw on lid like next to it. And then he like pulls up a pint like a thing of coffee, pours it in, screws on this wood lid, and hands it to you. So it's straight up it's straight up like a wood pint with like a coffee lid screwed on.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, hey man, it's still a tavern. I got a vibe. We got a theme going on here. I can't. I gotta be able to just please everybody, but it's gotta make sure that it came from here, came from Felix, man. And he like punches you on the shoulder.
Much for the coffee.
He goes, Fusion, what can I do for you, pal? Do you need something?
Yeah, mate. Let me get a. Let me get 3 jacks. and 2 shots of tequila mixed with some coffee.
He nods,
Mm-hmm.
he nods as he scribbles this down. He gets also you a wood pint. You see he's pouring and mixing and pouring and mixing. And he gives it a good like like swishes it around like almost like fully with his arm and like almost like a martini. Like screws the top on, shakes it up, hands it to you. And he goes, "Oh, fellas, it's on the house for you. Know you guys come up and cleaned up the town for you guys. Thank you all so much for this. You know, we wouldn't be here without you guys."
Sweet.
We appreciate your
Thanks.
cooperation.
For sure. For sure. Good guy right there. Even though you shot him, Moot, that's a good guy. I like it.
Hey, bygones be bygones, my friend. And you know he starts catering to another person who's wandered in. Cool. As you guys walk out, is there anything else you want to do in this little town, or do you guys just want to dip out?
Is there like
Is
a
there-
costume shop?
Is there a costume shop?
Yeah, my
You see
mask is falling
you see
apart.
there's a tailor, like there's a regular old tailor there.
Uh, do they make like rubber
You can
masks?
go find out.
I'm gonna check it out.
Cool. You go to the tailor. Is Fusion going with him, Shaft?
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
Cool. Hold up. Let me. Great. Um, you get in there. You see. It's called Therma's Wares. You see. A beautiful blue-haired female Triton is at a
Ooh.
little counter. She's got a lot of she's got those big measuring tapes. And she's running out, like measuring probably some some item that she's working for somebody right now. As you enter, you see there's actually someone by the door on the outside, kind of sitting. Looks like a homeless person, who's like kind of sitting, and like scratching something in the dirt, wearing a really raggedy black hood by the door. And they kind of like when you guys pass up, they kind of like kind of almost fetal position themselves, as is usually what happens, as you guys walk in the door and see Therma at her store. Yeah, you see a lot of you see there's some armors here and some a lot of it's clothing, but there's a couple little armors. It looks like it's mostly like water themed or looks like some maybe old Triton armor that probably works really well like in water. Yeah, and you're looking for like mask stuff, right?
Yeah, like a full head rubber mask.
Yeah, let me. You see that there's like some decorative masks in here, like probably for like some Triton holidays. You see there's some metal masks here as well, like very ornate decorative metal masks. You do see there's a couple like almost like president masks of like the prime ministers, like rubber masks here and there of like the three prime ministers, like the one that looks obviously like a dwarf with a really thick fake beard, one with really big rubbery elf ears, and like the elf and like the rubbery human mask. You see that the human rubber mask doesn't really look like the prime minister because it's like one of the old. It's like it looks like it's cheaper than the other two, so it looks like it doesn't you. It looks just like a generic white person that has no like distinguishable features on it.
Oh.
But it definitely looks more human than your mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna like take the human mask off of the shelf and like bring it to the counter.
Cool. You take off the human mask. You put it on the counter. She goes, yes. Just give me one moment. She's measuring things out. And you see that she pulls out like this magic like water like line, wraps it around this piece of clothing. And it the piece of clothing disappears in the water line, and she sends the water line like back deeper into her store. And she goes, yes. Is this all you're getting here, sir?
Yes, I have no further requirements.
Sure. Yes. This. She's like, this is simply. She's like, this is just 2 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna plop that 2 gold on the counter.
Cool. She takes the 2 gold. She hands you this gold mask. She goes, thank you. She's like, I hope you enjoy your mask. Have a good time. Sir, do you need anything? She points to you, Fusion. She's like, do you need anything as well?
Hmm. You married?
Jesus Christ.
I do have a husband. Yes.
Cool. That's great. I was married once. She broke my damn heart.
Oh, I'm
We had to
sorry
talk
to hear
about that.
Well, you seem like
Yeah.
a perfectly nice
Yeah.
man. I'm sure there's other fish in the sea. And she kind of chuckles to herself because she's a Triton person, which is the underwater people.
Yeah. I got it. Oh, you're great. Anyhow. So what else you selling in this store? Anything that I might like? Let me see what you got. What do you got? What do you got? What's your special today?
My special, well, you don't have anything specials, but I have some. We're celebrating one of our Triton holidays in the city nearby. Um, she's like, so we have a lot of our like. You see that she points to a lot of those like metal masks. They're very decorative. Are like obviously like it's like almost like Mardi Gras masks, but they're blue and silver. And very they're instead of like glitter, it's like reflective like scales from like really reflective fish underwater. Yeah, so she points at that and she's like this is the season of my people. So I'm selling a lot of our masks here.
Can I buy two of those?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and go and grab two. She's like that is gonna be 10 gold because those are very 10 gold each because they're oh no. And she's
10
and
gold?
she's gonna make
Come
no.
on, come on.
It'll be 10 gold total. Well, you have to realize these are metal. Like these are very and they're very
I thought
detailed.
it was a special. How about like 5?
Are you haggling with her?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your d20. Roll precision check. I'll tell you what you're gonna add to this. You're gonna add 2 to this.
All right. Hold on, let me find this stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, I'm looking at houses. Hold on. Oh, shit. Come on, guys. Nope. Oh, okay,
In
there
the
we go.
meantime,
All
I'm
right,
just in the back,
D20.
like awkwardly swapping
Shit.
masks one-handed while like still clutching the coffee.
Like awkward. That is the most awkward
Add
thing I've
what to
mentioned.
it?
Plus
2?
2. Mm-hmm.
So 13.
She looks and she goes, the best I can do is 8.
Mm. 8 for both of them.
Yes.
All right, you got a deal.
You hand her 8 gold. She gives you the 2 masks. You see, you've got 2 of them. They've got one of them has like open eye holes, and one of them has like eye slits. Really, like they have decorative eyes, but there's like slits that you can see through. One of them looks like jewel, like has like a lot of underwater like sapphires and jewels that are like encrusted in it. One of them, like I said, has like a lot of scales on it from like reflective fish underwater. Very decorative and very pretty looking masks, and they're pretty solid.
Like solid enough to stop a bullet?
No. I mean, are you trying to say that you want this as a piece of armor?
No, I'm just asking. Could it be used as a piece of armor? Say I was just wearing it, somebody accidentally shot me in the face, but I didn't die because it stopped the bullet.
I think. Yeah. How about this? If you have it on, I would say if someone like just if I narrated someone shot you straight in the face, it would stop you from dying from it. You probably still
Okay.
take damage, but it would probably hurt like hell. But it probably wouldn't go straight through your brain.
Okay. Okay. One had slits and one had open eyes.
Yes.
All right, I like it. I like it.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, Chicky dude. Have
She
a
goes,
good day.
it's Therma, and you guys walk out. Cool. You guys walk out past Homesman again. Do you guys go anywhere else? Did you want to go to? Did you want to try to go to Underwater City again? Or are you guys just
What's the homeless guy doing? What the fuck's he doing out? What's that scary looking dude? What's the dude in the hood or something?
Yeah, that's the homeless guy in
What the
like
fuck
the
you
black
talking about?
cloak who's kind of like
I'm just gonna give him 5 coin.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you toss him 5 gold to him. Yeah.
5 gold, yeah.
You toss him. He grabs it. Mook, give me a perception check.
I don't like this guy either, so I'm gonna give you possession check too.
Well, you don't
That's a
see
10.
this.
Ooh.
Mook sees this because they gave him money.
Oh, he's giving him money. Okay, I'm still in the store or something.
No, it's just Mook has gotten close enough to see something, if anything.
Ah,
It's a 10.
You saw him swipe it. He grabs it really quickly. But you do see that like he just seems really feeble. Like probably like he's been out on the street for a long time, maybe. And you hear him go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Oh, sorry. You're good.
You hear him. You hear him go. Thank you, sir. And and he coughs off. He slowly starts walking, kind of towards the dock.
Do you require medical attention?
No. Much appreciated, but I'm well. Thank you for your concern, sir. And you see he like taps his forehead and like does a slight bow, and continues to slink off.
Alright.
What the fuck was all that about?
Mook's just handing him
Man
go.
was malnourished. He required currency in exchange for food.
How do you know he's gonna get food? How do you know they're gonna go to that bar and get fucking drunk? Huh?
He
You
walked
supposed to
away
get
from the
some
tavern.
I don't know, man. It's kind of suspicious. He looks like he's a drinker.
That is none of my concern, Lieutenant.
Well, if you feel bad for the bums and the homeless, then let's go buy the man a frozen pizza.
What? No, chef, no! Why would you give a homeless man a frozen pizza?
Who's he gonna cook it?
Hey, just go with me here.
This is a
Love it.
callback to a conversation we've had in Warzone, and I was equally surprised and low key kind of like disturbed. And that's your idea of a solution, is to give him another problem. like you could went out of your way to get him his cold ass pizza when you could have got him a fresh pizza. Like that's my point.
Lieutenant, it is against my directives to inconvenience a civilian.
Inconvenience. He just inconvenienced the shit out of us, and you're out of 5 gold.
Huh?
That is none of my concern.
Great.
Okay. All right.
Well, anything you guys want to do here, or do you guys want to move on to the rest of your business?
I got all I need.
Cool. Great.
Let's go get a cloak.
So all right, cool. So you guys head back to base. You guys get a ride to Elantil, north of here, the Elvish capital. You guys arrive through the almost like glass-like gates, pulling through the city downtown. You guys know where Medegan's shop is almost by heart at this point. You guys get to her shop.
Hey, pull over for a minute.
Yep.
Hey, pull over for a minute. Hey, look. Before we get in there, you gotta put your mask on now. It's the one you just bought.
Yeah, I already swapped my old mask for the new one.
Okay. All right. Look. So here, I'm gonna give you this one that I just bought. We're gonna go in there like Mardi Gras, right? And we'll see if she recognizes you.
Why?
Cool. So you guys put the masks on. Which one has the open eye holes one? Is it you or is it Mook?
Let's give it to Mook.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Why?
Great. So you guys put these metal decorative masks on. You guys go to Medegan's shop.
Rather, he puts it on me, and I just kind of sit there and take it.
Hey, it's for your own good. This is what you get for getting rid of that one I taped up for you. You was looking good. You was looking sharp before. And now you got this pretty mask again. I gotta do something here. We gotta give you the eyeballs. Girls love the eyeballs, man. Don't worry about it, man. She's gonna love it. She ain't gonna know who you are. Yeah. Great.
On a perception check, I rolled a natural 20. Or insight check, rather.
I without saying anything, I just get out of the car and start heading into the shop.
You head into the shop.
Ooh.
Mook, you see Medagan, and she's you see that she's kind of like working on something. She looks up for a second. She lifts her hand and she goes, "Oh, I'll be right with you. Just give me a moment." And she looks up. You notice that a smile creeps on her face, and she goes, "Oh, well, welcome to the shop, stranger."
You should take it off and go, boo.
So what do you guys do and say?
Moot, she's talking to you. She looked at you, remember? Do it. Give it to her. Go. Boo.
And I hold out this flagon with a top and just go,
I got you coffee.
Her eyes open wide, and she goes, "Oh, thank you so much, stranger." And she takes your hand and takes the flagon from you, slides like the big wood like liver that's like the little latch on top, takes a sip, and she goes, "Wow, that's incredibly hot. Where is this from? Did you get this? This is not from here, right? This is still incredibly hot."
I acquired the beverage in a village close to Fort Burning.
Oh wow! Like, well, maybe you'll have to take me to see it for myself sometime.
My schedule is open today.
Well, maybe I can close the shop early and we can take a look for ourselves.
I don't respond. I just kind of like stand there looking vaguely in her direction.
You see, she puts the flagon down, turns around. She grabs like this big leafy green, like almost like cardigan that just it's so low, but it just barely hangs over the floor, and she throws it on. She takes a little leafy hat with a red feather and puts on top of her head. And she goes, "Oh, Fusion, did you come here for the cloak?"
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I would like to pick that up today.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
all right. She puts her hand behind your head and grabs the cloak from a mannequin directly behind you and whips it over. Takes it to the counter. And she goes, "All right, that'll be 200 gold, please."
whoa. No. You're funny. You got jokes. Remember, we agreed upon this last time we talked.
Oh,
You was gonna give it to me for $100.
I believe it was 125 because you paid 75 last time.
And I already put down money.
That's what
Matter of fact.
That's what she just said. Yeah, she said, "Oh, it's actually 125 because you paid a part of it last time."
Oh yeah.
So it's one. So it's
You trying to bamboozle me?
No, I almost forgot. And she pulls out a little note, like a little leaf that has written Fusion paid 75, and then it's got a drawing of a cloak that has like little lines over it to try to tell her that it's invisible. and uh and and she puts the note and she like rips and she puts the note down and she goes, "So 125 gold, please."
All right, how about 100?
We agreed on 125, Fusion.
I know, but let's
She sips her
roll my
flagon.
chances.
Shaft, you have attempted to steal this thing twice. You're not getting it for a lower price. No, what? I let you haggle just a second ago. No, you tried to steal this thing twice.
You can't haggle twice in one day? What kind of rule is that?
No, it's not a rule. She personally just knows you're shifty, so she's not gonna haggle with you.
Oh hell! I don't even get a chance.
No, no. For Shaft, your chance was giving you 200 gold for free.
Okay, fine. I'll give her 125 reluctantly.
All right, you pay the woman. She hands you over the cloak and she goes, "I'm glad you two have finally become one." And she does like almost like a little blessing kind of thing. She goes,
Oh shit! Oh shit! What are you talking about?
She goes, "Oh, that's
Are
just
you married to this fucking cloak?
no,
No, no,
no,
no, no,
no."
no. What was that chart? What? No,
No.
hold on. You're not gonna fucking sucker me into this shit again.
No, she goes, no. That's just. I'm sorry. That's like a sign miscommunication. I do that whenever anyone purchases something from my store, as this item becomes part. I feel like that my materials become part of someone's journey, and that should be cherished and respected.
So you ain't putting no curse or no kind of weird ass spell on this thing right now?
I wish I could curse people because my life would be very different than it is now.
Wow, wow, wow is all I can say. Wow, just you better not be cursing me.
I can't. I
I mean,
physically
like,
am incapable of cursing
this
you.
should
I
not-
own a magical wear shop. It's like I can't. I personally am against selling cursed artifacts here.
well, you know people, and that's how you trade shit out. I'm just.
Never said I knew people that have cursed things. I just said my life would be different if I could
Why
curse
would you
things.
tell me that? Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't tell me that in person, anyhow.
I think it's odd that you are kind of on the attack with me here.
Yeah, well, you gotta understand. I just went through a serious relationship with this fucking knife last time, and I ain't trying to get into nothing again like that.
That sounds like a very
I'm just saying,
painful
kind of,
experience to
just-
be in a
Just
physical
kind of
relationship
step
with a
in
knife.
between them, and I go,
Lieutenant, just take the cloak.
All right,
Shut
I'm gonna take it
down.
just because you asked, but I'm just saying, if some bad shit comes of this thing, and you're gonna have to understand that your girlfriend over there, we're gonna have words, and you and I are gonna have words, and I don't want to have words with you because you're a big ass robot, and I don't want to fight. But just saying, let's not do that. Let's just be good. We'll be good. We'll take the cloak. Let's go find your fucking gun.
Cool. Shaft, you notice the invisibility cloak. It works like this. So anytime you're wearing it, it works as the invisibility spell as you cast invisibility on it. However, anytime, like, basically you can't wear it all the time because you have disadvantage on everything you would be doing, such as like anything like communicating with people, anything you're gonna get disadvantages on, except and you get, like, you can sneak, you get advantages on stealth and whatnot while you wear it. But it's not protective. It doesn't add any defense to you. The main advantage is it being invisible.
Right. I understand that.
Cool.
And I'm not gonna get I know where it's at all the time. Like I'll be able to find it, right?
No,
If I lay it down or something, like a little beacon or some shit. You gonna tell
no.
me where it's at?
It is completely. It's just it's a cloak with the invisibility spell on it. That's all it is.
But I know where it's at, and I can change it, right?
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah.
You can keep it in your backpack and keep it on your inventory, but if someone like figures out you have it and tries to steal it off you and successfully steals it off you and you don't notice, then you would never know until you went through your inventory and realized you don't have it.
But it would have a tracking device on it. Okay, well I want to go find a tracking device for it.
Yeah, you can go look.
Go to a shop.
You go look for a tech shop.
Tracking device.
Yeah, you go look for a tech shop.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
You Mook, is there anything you want to do while you're here at Madigan shop, or just in general? Well, I guess she's getting ready to go. I guess you guys are going back to that village. I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
So she deals with your invisibility cloak thing, and she full on you see she whips her hand, and all the lights leave the room and enter her hand and then disappear, and the door whips behind you guys, and it locks behind you, and as you guys all exit. And she hangs up a cute little, like, wood leafy sign that has gone to lunch on the sign. And she, like, throws her arm like around your left arm, Mook, which, like, you're like, she's tall because she's a wood elf, but you're still, like, towering over her, so, like, it's still very interesting. You make her seem small. Cool. Yeah, before we go on your guys' date, if you want to do that scene, if we can just, like, roll what happens, Yeah, chef, you find us probably a few streets away in the downtown area. You see there's a couple electronic shops. You see there's Gears and Gizmos, and a whole bunch is one of the closer ones to you.
Gears and Gimbos, yeah, that's where I
Nope,
want
it's Gizmos.
Gears and Gimbos.
It's Gizmos.
Huh?
So you go into Gears and Gizmos. You go in, and all you hear is as you walk in, all the walls are covered in brass gears. The ceiling is like the chandeliers are on spinning gears that are constantly moving. And like everything is moving. Even the floor, there's tiles that are constantly sliding, creating like a small like zigzag path. And you see that at the end of the hall is a bunch of knickknacks and little inventions, and a small gnome with large goggles on and like a leather pilot's hat, and really a big and you see like like leather overalls behind a counter working on some like little tinkering project.
Hey, Tinker Boy. Hey, Tinker Boy. Tinker Man.
He pulls his goggles.
Hey, yo.
He pulls his goggles away from his. He goes, "Yes. How could I help you?"
Hey, bud, I'm looking for some kind of tracking device I can put on something
He goes,
to where it's just me. I'm the only one that knows where it's at, where I can find it. I
well,
want to put it. I want to put it in a piece of cloth. A tracking device that's concealed in cloth.
he's like, do you have the cloth with you that so I could see it real quick and see like how thin it needs to be?
No, I'm not. No, I don't need to show you that. What I'm saying is, I just need one to go in a quarter-inch piece of cloth, something that will fit in a quarter-inch width. Okay,
He
that's all I need.
he turns his head a couple times at you and he goes, "Let me see." And he skittles back to his thing. You see the shelves slide apart. He goes down a staircase, and you see this like in the back. You see that this whole building inside is constantly moving. You see him take an elevator back somewhere. His stairs. He's going upside down stairs. He's running all around, going through his inventory in this mass like labyrinth behind him. And you see your constant clockwork. And you see he pops up behind you guys. He goes, And he has this, you see he has got a tiny silver little ring with a little red crystal on top with like a couple little silver prongs. He goes, "This should do." Now, however, and he like points it towards your eyes. He goes, "This will do what you want it to do." And he shows you, he shows you like a little disc that has a tiny screen that basically has a little map on it. But it's not like a digital map. It looks like a piece of parchment that like moves around. Like it's a parchment map, but like it can zoom in and zoom out. Like it looks like it must be a magical kind of thing almost. And he goes, "However, if somebody finds this and they're smart enough, they could track you with it." He's like, "So be careful." And he hands that, and he's about to hand it to you. And he goes, "Wait," and he goes, "That'll be 100 gold."
Come on, dude.
Shaft, you're asking for a very high tech.
I'm asking. I will give you $85, Tim man.
Tin.
That's what I'm gonna give you. $85. That's what I got.
Roll.
I'm gonna give you that.
Roll persuasion. So add 2 to your d20 roll.
Oh fuck you. Fucking piece of shit. 7.
He looks at you and goes, "This is high-tech machinery, sir." He's like, "This is very complex. You know how hard it is to make this thing?" He's like, "Come back when you have the money." And he goes back behind his counter, chucks the thing back in the labyrinth. Chucks it.
No. Son of a bitch.
Like, he could go get it. He just has to dig for it for another 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Damn it, Tim man. What do you got for $85 that can track something?
He's like, "That's the cheapest I got." Shaft, you're literally asking for a GPS. Like, like you're asking for like a tracking device that you'll find anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And not only
85 gold is
and
money.
not only
It's
is
really
it a
good
tracking
money.
device, it's a tiny tracking device that needs to be able to be invisible because it's an invisible cloak.
Okay, so I want to intimidate him to give it to me for $85.
All right, chap, roll your intimidation check.
Was it D20?
Yep, all your skill checks are gonna be d20. I'd only ask you to roll other dice for damage usually.
Okay, I'm just playing. Let's go on. Let's get the
What do
fuck
you
out
get?
of here.
No. What you get? What did you get?
Ah, I got a 5. I got a 5.
Hey, you have a +5 to intimidation, so that's a 10. So on a 10
Still not
intimidation,
enough.
Shaft, what do you do to intimidate him?
Damn, I don't know, man. Maybe I like stretch my wings out, and just kind of fly around a little bit, just kind of show them some muscles.
I wouldn't really say that it is an intimidate. So you're gonna pull your wings out and just fly around?
Like get real big. No, just get like real big. Like get real big up on him, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like bring my wings around.
Shaft, you come up to the counter. You kind of like do that shoulder shimmy, like when you're like stretching your shoulders out to like almost like fight or something, and
Yeah.
silver and yellow and glowing light wings shoot out of your back, creating a large shadow over this gnome. He looks up at you. What do you say?
Tim, man, I need that for 85 gold. And I just stare at him.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it?
Don't make this complicated.
I said 100 gold. So what are you gonna say about that?
Do you like walking in the morning?
Well, yes, I do. I mean, I feel like, I like doing my morning walks every day. Go right down the street, over back and forth.
Would you like to continue doing that every single day?
Oh, yes, I sure would, sir. Yes, I would. Yes, I sure would.
All right. So I'm gonna need that for 85 gold.
No, sir. I said 100 gold. Why does that have to do
You
with me? Why
understand?
does that have to do with me walking?
You don't understand? Is this not
I'm,
something you understand? You comprehend?
sir. I said it's 100 gold. Now you're talking about me walking. Why wouldn't I? Why does me walking have to do with the 100 gold, sir?
Yeah. People need legs to be able to walk,
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
you got little tiny legs that can just snap in half accidentally if like I fell on top of you and your legs like broke accidentally, you wouldn't be able to walk anymore.
Are you threatening me, sir?
No, that's not a threat. I'm just saying like facts of life. Something bad could happen. I could trip over this fucking bolt on the floor and fall on you and break both of your kneecaps, and you wouldn't be able to walk tomorrow. That could happen. Or you can sell me that thing for $85, and I'll walk out the fucking door right now, and we don't have to worry about that happenstance.
Shaft, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Who's that?
You turn around. There are two in gold armor with spears in their hands, standing behind you. And one goes, "Now, sir, I do believe you're gonna have to come with me now."
Whoa. What the fuck's this about? Where do you guys come from?
Uh,
I'm just having a conversation with this gentleman right here. What's the problem?
you hear on the speakers of the room, "I'm gonna break both your kneecaps," and then, and he goes, "So I have all that on tape, and officer, should I give this to you now, or should I give it to the station later?" And the other side.
Matter of fact, officer,
go ahead, say what you're saying.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I said that. You didn't hear the rest of the story, so let's play the whole thing back. because I never said that I was gonna break his legs. I said it could happen if I fell on him and both his kneecaps broke. Now, the same fact that I got my wings out, I gotta stretch them things, man. They get cramped up in my back, so I just had them out stretch. I
Sir,
didn't do anything.
sir,
I'm just trying to buy this thing from this dude right now. That's it.
sir, me and you both know Azamar's wings aren't physical at all. They are just light. We all know that your wings don't literally fit in your back.
Well, I mean, you gotta stretch the light too, man. You don't know because you don't have wings, so you wouldn't understand what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I would understand because my husband is an air cocker back at home, and he actually has wings
Yeah,
all the
he
time.
doesn't have light wings though.
No,
He doesn't have light wings, is what I'm saying.
You're right.
I have light
He
planes.
has physical
You
wings
understand?
that actually are part of his
Yeah,
body,
exactly.
and he has to actually stretch
Exactly.
those.
Yes, exactly. But in my world with the light wings, I have light pains. All right. So I couldn't explain that to you because you don't have them, and neither does your husband. He has real wings.
Right.
My light wings
Right.
hurt just as bad as real wings. It's the light.
Right. Right.
It hurts
Shabs,
too.
give me
I
a
got the
deception
light.
check with disadvantage, because this is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard in my life. So roll your d20, and then we're gonna see where this goes.
16.
Great. Let me tell you your deception. Deception is a +2, so that's 18. That's really good. These guards have a +6 to insight, so hold on. So that's 21 on his insight, because he rolled an extra 15. So he looks at you and goes, "Sir, turn around and put your hands behind your back."
Whoa, for what?
For threatening shopkeepers, extortion. He's like, I've got like, and he's like also lying to an officer. He's like, honestly, there's long lists here. So,
Well, actually, I didn't do shit wrong. If you want to talk to my commanding officer, we get him up here and you can talk to him about it. But from where I'm standing, I didn't do a damn thing wrong. We can even play that tape all day long. Like I said, I never threatened that man's life. I just described a scenario in which he could possibly get hurt in.
sir,
That is it. That is
we
not
see black market thugs here all the time that all say, "Hey, look, I didn't stab the guy. The knife fell out of my hand onto his head. Look, we've seen it all,
market thugs.
sir."
I'm a fucking officer of this badass institution. I can't remember the name of it right second, but I'm gonna tell you what, that motherfucker's badass, and we're top line. My pay grade's way above yours, buddy. Hey, get my commanding officer up here. You want to talk? You want to talk like that? Get him up here.
The guards look at each other when you say get your commanding officer up here. They go, "Okay, we'll do that. However, we can't just let you walk around. So while we try to make you're gonna have to come down to the station with us, because we need to make contact with your commanding officer, and we need you in custody to do that. Once your commanding officer clears everything up and shows that your story is true, and can vouch for you, then you'll be released. But you still are coming with us, sir."
You know what? I'm just gonna take the cloak and I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna put the cloak on. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
Give me a sleight of hand check to throw it on discreetly.
16.
Cool. So that's 18, 19. Okay, cool. Trying to think if I need a roll for them or if that's high enough. Hold on. No, on a 19. Yeah, you throw the cloak on. You and give me a stealth check with advantage to get the hell out of there.
20.
You got a natural 20?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Consequences. Why won't you happen? You dash out of the store invisible. Mook is standing there, but the guards aren't talking to you, and they go, "God, fucking damn it! A cloak again. We gotta stop selling invisible things to random people. We gotta get this locked down. We can't be selling these things." And they run out of the store hoping to find this invisible person. Cool. Shaft's on the run. Mook, are you going out on your date then?
Yeah, I was planning on basically just like doing a time skip and then just picking Shaft up from the slammer, but he somehow weaseled his way out of that. So
Cool. So yeah, you take Medagan to the village. You guys have a lovely date. Give me a charisma check with advantage.
lovely.
Oh,
Persuasion if you want. I don't know if you're. I don't think you're proficient in that though. So just.
I'm not. Okay,
I'm gonna give you
charisma with
advantage. Yeah, because you
advantage.
gave her a little gift twice.
That's a 19.
You have a lovely date. Madigan's laughing the whole time. You've introduced her to Felix. He pulls you to the side at one point and goes, "Hey man, I really approve. Like I really think you got to win it right here." You guys have a great time kind of going around town. You see, she also passes some gold to that homeless man who's like living under the dock. She goes and looks at some of the wares of the shop and some other shops that are nearby. Um, you see that she goes swimming like in the water and whatnot. You guys have a very lovely romantic day. And she drops you like kind of and as you drop her off, you're just looking for Shaft. Are you just like, yeah, Shaft? I say you meet up with Mook parked outside of Medagan's shop as she's heading back home.
all right. Can I just jump in the truck? Like when he's letting her out, I just kind of sneak in
Yeah,
as she jumps out of the truck.
yeah. You jump in. Are you trying to be sneaky? Like you're trying to hide from them, or are you just like
No,
jumping in?
no. I just still have my cloak on,
Mm-hmm.
and I just jumped in there, like right when she jumped out. So like I'm gonna let Luke know that I'm there after we shut the door. I'm just like sneaking in. I mean, she doesn't see me. We'll just go that way.
So
That she doesn't see
So were you
me.
just
I
like
just jump
hiding
into the
out the
car.
whole time? Because it's been like hours at this point for the time the Mook gets back. So you just been like waiting
Yeah,
out.
so I was just by over there by her shop, like it's just kind of. Well, I had to get there first. So it took me a couple hours to get away from the cops because I was running around different alleys and shit.
Give me both of you give me perception checks while you guys are standing here or sitting here in the truck.
19,
18.
19.
19.
Great. So you two easily see that there are guards kind of walking around. You see like the two guards Shaft that you saw you guys like running around frantically and a couple other guards running around and you see there's some guards that are less armored that look probably that like probably ones that like sit in the office really that sit behind the desk. You see they're putting up they're putting up posters that magically have drawings appear and you see it's a drawing like it's like a recording of you in the shop, but it's a drawing of you that's like moving and it's a picture of you and it says like wanted for like it says like wanted escapee from justice and there's like a fee on it for like if someone brought you in.
What the?
What do you think was gonna happen? This is a modern society. This isn't like regular fantasy where like, oh shit, we outsmarted two guards. They'll never know who I am. What do you think was gonna happen? It's like if you ran from the cops. What do you think was gonna happen?
Jesus.
Oh,
All right.
Wait, do I
Guess I'm gonna
notice?
come back.
you both
I
know.
noticed
You
that someone
both
got in
see
the
the
car.
signs. Mook, give me a second perception check. To see if you can see if you notice the door opening or anything.
No, I just
18.
snuck in there when she left.
Yeah, I know, but to notice if so on yeah, you notice that you don't see the invisibility cloak or anything, but you notice that there's like an imprint in the chair, and you notice that it like there's impressions as if something is resting there, and you saw the door kind of lingered open after Medagan left, and you saw that she tried to shut it, but it didn't like it wouldn't close for whatever reason, as if something was in the way. So you notice that for a brief moment.
Right. So with my left hand, I reach into my jacket and then I pull out my shotgun and point it at the passenger door. Or at the passenger seat, rather.
Fuck. Mook, come on, calm down. God damn it. It's me. It's Fusion, man. Come on. You gotta get me out of here, man. You gotta get me out of here right now. They think I did something I didn't do. I'll
Double
explain it
taps.
to you on the way home. I'll explain it to you on the way home. Just get us out of here, man. That's an order. Get us the fuck out of this town. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I like hesitate. And then I,
Look,
you know,
keep together
holster
there.
it
I
back
don't
in my
care.
jacket, and then I start the car.
Cool. You guys head back to Fort Brenning. You know, you see the guards and Havoc. You guys leave. Yeah, Chef, you didn't physically do anything, so it's not like they're like blockading the walls or anything. But they are like, there's a guy who literally is threatening to hurt people, and we can't leave him running around. But you haven't, at least they don't have evidence of you hurting anybody yet. So you guys are back to Fort Brenning. It's late. It's late at this point. You guys go to the barracks. Shaft, you see, as you try to go to the to Bravo's barracks, you see that the colonel's standing in front of your door.
What up, Colonel?
Fusion.
How's it going?
Fusion. God damn it! Look, Fusion. You guys have free reign when you're not on mission, but look, hey, look, I like threatening people as much as the next guy, but make sure they don't have it on camera, dude. Like, come on now. You know you can't be threatening people, even if it's subtle. Like, we've all done the what if this would be really unfortunate if that happened. We've all done that, man. Like, you're not. I know you're not a bad dude. You just strapped for cash. I get it. You know, but listen, man. Next
I'm
time.
just saying, man. I got.
Look, Fusion, I like you, dude.
I'm sorry.
I like you, man. But you know, I told them if I find you, I'll throw you in the brig for a day, and they're gonna make me take a fee off your next payment, buddy. They're gonna take a fee. The gnome is not. You're lucky.
Oh,
You're lucky that gnome isn't pushing charges.
They didn't all push charges on them. I didn't do anything wrong. I just stated the obvious fact that could happen.
Sir,
that's it.
Look,
That's
Fusion, we're not stupid. All right. Look, none of us are dumb. The elves. Look, if you would have done that in human country, they probably would have let it slide. But you're in the elf country. You know you gotta be uppity there. You gotta watch your mouth, Fusion.
I didn't touch anybody. I didn't touch
That's
nobody.
what I'm. Look, human Azamar. Look, I'm telling you, I would do the same thing, my dude. I get that. But Lieutenant, you gotta go in the brig, Brad.
But you ain't cut my pay. Don't cut my pay, man. I'll still be working for you. Remember that.
Fusion?
That's what I do.
Lieutenant, I don't remember asking you to talk back to me. You're gonna be in the brig tonight. You're not going to prison, but you'll be in the brig one night. It's like, you got a bedroll down there already. Say bye to your friends real quick. It's just one night. And he...
All right, but you ain't taking my pay.
Fusion, you get paid what I damn well decide I want to pay you. And he storms off.
I'm going to stop working then. Huh?
He stops at the end of the hall. He turns to you and he looks, Lieutenant, you working for me is the reason why you're not behind bars right now. So I've checked your respect for a moment. Now get down to the brig. And he storms off.
Fucking dick. Fine, whatever. I want to go talk to Mook real quick before I head down there.
Yeah, cool. You can pop in the alpha where Mook's at.
Hey, Mook, buddy. Hey, let me holler at you real quick.
Yeah, at this point, like, my disguise is off. I'm pretty much just wearing, like, actually, I'm not really wearing anything. Yeah, it's just metal skeleton and that's it. Yeah, I kind of like just look in your direction, Chef.
Fine. Hey, Mook. Hey, thanks for getting me out of there, buddy. Man, I'm just saying, man, I really didn't do anything bad. I didn't touch nobody this time. I just said something that could happen to somebody. That's it. So, I appreciate you getting me out of there, not busting me over there. Appreciate that. We're gonna go find your gun though. All right, buddy. I gotta go play in the isolation room for a little bit. So have a good night. Just want to say thank you. You're a rock star.
Sleep well, Lieutenant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Cool. So you head off to the brig. Shaft. Yeah, you get the sense after hearing all that, you get the sense that when you were like talk to my officer, that's what they did when they lost you. They went back. This is the result of whatever phone call they made to your officer. So this is the better solution to what would have happened if he decided not to help you. He did not have to.
Yeah.
He could have just turned you over
I
to the
know.
police. So
I thought that's what he was gonna do. That's why I wanted to go tell him thank you before I went to bed.
cool. Yeah, you could. Yeah. You go. Yeah, you definitely can. Go back to the colonel. He's up in his office upstairs.
Oh, you want me to apologize to the colonel? I was talking about Moot.
Oh, you say. Oh, you said
hell,
by the
that-
mook. You don't have to talk to the colonel. The colonel's the one who saved your ass.
Well, Moot got me out of there.
Yeah, physically.
Actually, he could have got me in trouble in town because of his fucking morals. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thought. That's why I said
gun pointed at your chest. So
true that. True that. I will say. So you want me to go thank the colonel?
No, you don't have to. I thought that's what you're talking about because that's who I was talking about. Yeah, the colonel. You would have been in prison if the colonel didn't like answer his phone and step in. Shaft, you also get the give me an insight check for this one. So roll your d20. And
6.
yeah, honestly, on a 7 insight, because you only get a +1 to this, you're like, yeah, fuck that dude. What does he know?
The colonel? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you're like, fuck that dude. You're like, you don't know why he did what he did.
Oh. All right, we got time to be buddies later. I'll just go to the brig.
Cool. You head off to the brig for the night. Cool. You guys get your full rest. I don't think anyone was hurt or anything, or casting spells or anything, but if you did, you guys are fully up. Awesome. Cool. As you guys, wake up for the next day, is there anything else you guys wanted to do? Or any other things that you guys wanted to explore or whatnot? Like, you guys have only been going to Alontil, which is the Elvish city, but you could take time to go anywhere else you guys wanted to.
I'm off the radar now, or what?
Yeah, you
Like
hear in the morning
is that
that whatever dues you needed to be paid, someone paid. That
Cool.
whatever trouble you would have gotten into has been wrapped up. Yeah.
All right, Mook, you want to go look for your gun, buddy? I got this cloak. Well, here, I'll wake up and go talk to Mook, all right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Mook doesn't have to eat. Mook might be in the Alpha's, like, living quarters.
Yeah. So I bust through the door
I'm
and I'm like,
basically just like kind of doing, not even. I'm like kind of like just casually, just like wiping off the room, like just kind of like cleaning up. I have nothing else to do, so I might as well.
do you have like a little skirt, like a little
It's
fucking,
like a just have like a rag and one of those like squirt bottles with like Lysol.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
just have a
wearing an
7 foot
apron?
tall
Are you wearing
mechanical
an apron?
skeleton. Intuitive, because like, I mean, just a robot.
Yeah, in an apron.
Oh my goodness.
I'd wear an apron. Luke wouldn't wear an apron, but I'd wear an apron.
I know, you're like wearing a polka dotted apron while you're wiping the tables down when I come in there.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine a robot with a polka dotted apron? And then the backside is just wide open, and you just see like mechanical butt crack.
Oh my goodness. Well, Mooks decided they look like a Terminator, so it's just mechanical, like, hip bones.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Mook, you see that morning that you get messages from Midagan, and they're just like, like, lovely, like, had a wonderful time next time. We have to do this again. Um, maybe we could have dinner at my place or something. And she sends you a bunch of pictures of this plants.
Hey, Mook,
Yeah.
you want to go find your gun today?
If you
We
are
can
seeking
go.
for infiltrating the black market, I'm willing.
Ooh, really? Dude, we could go. We could go look in the black market. I'm just saying. If you wanted to.
Yeah, it would just take you a few hours to get there. It would probably take you probably a day or two to actually get there, get to the town that you were told the entrance is to, and actually like investigate and try to find it. But yeah, you guys can do. You guys don't need to be called back till a mission takes place because it's not like you guys are on the front lines. And if you guys are like really far away, they'll get a sorcerer or a wizard to portal you guys back when they need you.
All right. Cool.
Cool. Is that what you guys do? You guys want to go hunt for the black market? Or if you, I mean, you guys also thought that maybe the guild office could be working on them, but they're more of official thing, so it might be a little bit harder to convince them to even tell you it exists, let alone give it to you, if you're investigating it with them.
I'm leaning towards black market.
You're like, I'm looking towards the
Yeah,
illegal
for
route.
sure.
Great.
For sure.
You remember that guy told you the black market was over in the land of men, which is further west than you guys have traveled so far in the campaign. Yeah, you guys can get your truck going. Are you taking anyone else, or are you guys just you two going? You don't have to take anyone else. I'm just off. I just want to remind you guys have allies that if you wanted to bring along for whatever reason, you could.
You know, I think. Hey, Mook, you want to take Red with us? He can sing us a
You
song
mean
in the
Reed?
car. Yeah, Red. His name is Red.
Oh my god. Like, I call him Red. I'm renaming him. It's canon now.
Yeah, I mean, his name's Reed, but I call him Red, so
Alright.
whatever.
As long as we know we're talking about the same guy, that's all I care about. Awesome.
Same guy.
Cool. So yeah, you can grab Reed if you want.
Mook, what do you think, buddy? You want to go on a ride? Take Reed with us? Shit, we ain't got no radio in the car. We make him sing us a song.
Chef's determined to make me sing every single time that we're in this game. I swear to God, he's determined to make me sing every time.
I have no qualms with that.
Yes. Let's roll, Red.
Cool.
We gonna go somewhere special.
Oh, sure. You're bringing me with? Yeah. Hell yeah. Where are we going?
Hell yeah. You're gonna go along for the ride, and we just need you to kind of keep an eye out. Don't worry, we'll have special instructions for you when the time comes. All right, buddy. This is a test. We're going on a secret mission with you. You're going with us.
Do you mean like, is this like a secret mission like, hey, we're gonna go like party all night secret mission? Or is this a secret mission like the colonel told you don't tell anybody or we're gonna have to kill them in their sleep kind of secret mission?
What do you think, Mook?
Wait, if you have to think about this? Like, you don't know if the colonel told you to do this or not?
I gotta ask my buddy here. This
We're
is
planning to
double-
infiltrate the black market.
Are you guys
Yeah,
crazy?
what he said.
How? No one
Yep.
even knows where it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be existent.
Hey, like I said, you're just gonna follow us along, all right, little buddy? And it's a secret mission, so keep your goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah, yep.
That's all you gotta know.
Mouth shut.
All
Got
right?
it. Rat.
Let's go. Let's roll.
Yeah, try it out. And cool. He gets in the truck with you guys.
Lieutenant, I would recommend another companion for the mission.
Oh yeah? Who you want to take?
Captain Larinote of Company D.
Yeah,
Oh.
you guys can go to Delta. Yeah, go. You guys can go to the Delta room, the Delta's barracks room, and chat with Larinote.
Let's go.
Captain
Let's go see
Larinote,
what
we would like to commandeer your services.
He looks up. You see him and Kat, who's his number 2, are in there with Calder, who's basically a werewolf. And he goes, yeah, sure. What services do you need?
Your file places you as one of the top snipers in the platoon. I recommend that you accompany us as we infiltrate the black market.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys are taking on the black market. Is this like? He's like, wait a minute. So the colonel would put you up to this, right? You guys just doing this yourselves?
Well, yeah. I mean, essentially, you know, we gotta go find something. Is what we gotta do.
All right, that's really vague, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. He looks at Kat and he looks at Calder. He goes, what the hell? I haven't been doing anything. I'll go. And he's like, he goes, you guys just bring it. He's like, is it just you 3? He's like, do we need to bring anyone else? Are you guys good?
The 4 of us should allow us to keep a low profile.
Loud and clear. Seems like you two kind of got this. I'll follow your guys' lead. They'll read, not listen to a damn thing you say, and he taps him on the shoulder and walks and grabs his gear real quick and moves forward.
Let's leave. Alright, let's fucking go. Let's get in this car. Let's go.
Cool. No doubt. Yeah, you guys take a truck. You guys have head on through Alont Hill because you have to go there to get to the main road back to the land of men. Again, it takes you a normal hour to get there, hour and a half to get there. As you enter the glass walls again, you see the posters are gone. Shaft and Mook, no perception needed. You guys see that the posters that you saw before are no longer up. That within the 24 hours, whatever happened has been dealt with one way or another and is gone. As you're driving through the city, did you want to make any stops on your way, or are you guys just driving through?
No, I'm going through.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys drive through. You see that there's another path out of Alont Hill, which is another glass gate in the wall. That's on the west side. You guys enter this big fancy road that cuts through trees. You see the large tree buildings and tree houses of the wood elves south of the forest. And you see that a lot of wood elves live in this forest with a lot of other woodland creatures as you drive through. Takes you about another hour and a half to get to, actually more than that, probably takes about 2.5 hours actually, to get through the woods all the way to, because you're racing by car, to New Arcadia, which is the capital of men. You guys know that the destination that the guy you guys interrogated told you is the town directly, the kind of middle-sized city directly south from New Arcadia. As you guys enter New Arcadia, you see there's stone walls that look old and aged, battle-worn. You see large, tall towers, very traditional castles and buildings of old, fantasy and myth. But the older buildings are on the very edge of the city, and as you get past the first few districts of old buildings, it suddenly turns to modern districts. You see you start seeing regular brick, it starts turning to brick, wood. Then as you get to downtown, to this vast skyscrapers and glass and towers, the streets are all very nice and paved, and you see it's a large mishmash, crowds of people. Think like fantasy New York City here, in this large colossal city. Not as pretty as Alonso. Alonso is a gorgeous environment. This is very much like you know, kind of like it looks cool, like in very specific like areas, but a lot of it is kind of like, oh, like this is not as cool as the postcard said. Cool. Is there anything you guys want to do in New Arcadia before you head to the southern town?
I'm good right now.
Cool.
The black market's the only thing on my mind.
You're like, I'm good. We're doing this. We're doing it. You guys get to. I have to do this. You guys get to the town of Wanton. You see this city is like the edge of New Arcadia, where it's a lot of older buildings that have either been refurbished or have been partially upgraded, either inside or partially outside, have been repaired. There's some newer buildings here, but a lot of it looks more like an older fantasy town with like there's still a couple of cars here and there. This is probably where a lot of people, like a lot of the modern excessive stuff is usually in the major cities. As you get here, it's a pretty decent sized, like, you know, little city, like small city. It's like one of those towns that is considered city by population kind of thing. And you see, everyone seems like there's not a whole lot. There's a couple of kids around. It seems like a little like a little impoverished in this area. You don't see anyone that looks wealthy as you're driving through. You see like the Duke's building here, the Duke that runs the place. You see a inn that's rather tall, like a kind of like a generic hotel that looks home owned, like local owned. You see a couple other small stores and stuff. You see that there is a small little arena thing that looks like maybe they do tournaments or something in. A couple little places around here as you guys are on the streets that are cracked and not taken care of. It's very clustered, a lot of dark alleys here.
Looks like a shithole.
Yeah, so
Hey, where do we get out at?
you guys don't know. He told you like this is the place where the entrance is. He didn't tell you any specific details. You might have to do a little bit more investigation into that.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna like start scanning things, seeing like if I can find any clues to the entrance.
Give me a perception check. Lerinote's also gonna make one. Reed's not, because Reed's too busy being the radio. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh shit.
What did you get?
Yeah, that's a 3.
Shaft, are you looking for anything?
Yeah, actually.
What do you roll for perception?
Looking. 19.
Cool. You guys are driving in. You are driving.
I'm not adding anything to that, right? That's just my roll. 19.
Yeah, yeah. You said you rolled a natural 19 or 18?
Yeah, 19.
19. All right, cool. Let me see what you add. Great. All right, cool.
Add what to it?
I got it. Hold on. I'll narrate it in a second. You guys are driving in. Most of you guys probably haven't been here before. As you guys look around and you're taking it all in, it's a little slummy. You see kids kind of like playing on the sidewalk, kicking balls into the street, whatnot. As you guys are driving in, you guys slow down, kind of trying to look for hints. Mook, you're scanning, but you're not seeing anything identifying. You don't see anything magical or anything. You're kind of scanning a lot, and there's a lot to take in because like you don't sleep, so it's the best that guys can keep driving through the night when you're driving. So you're kind of driving, so you're kind of multitasking. Shaft, you're peeking and you're looking and you're really looking, paying attention to detail. Like you're looking for like people, like you're seeing like probably you're seeing some drug deals, you see some weapon deals in alleyways kind of creeping in. And suddenly on a natural 20, you hear Captain Lerinote lean forward and go, "Stop." He's like, "The Coliseum, head over there now." And you guys pull over that way. As you guys pull the car up and stop, he walks away. He jumps out of the truck, walks away from the stadium, and he grabs you guys and points over and he goes, He's like, there's a little shack over here. He's like, this woman hasn't moved. He's like, I don't know what it is. He's like, but I got a gut feeling here. There's something here. And he starts going off through all the clues, and he's like, this is the most plain thing here. Like, everything else is like very cluttered and looks like shady. This is the least shady thing. And he's like, this has to be something. So he leads you to the shack. As you guys get closer, you see this this old woman puts her hand up in front of you guys and goes, the shadows that you seek lie within. And she gestures towards, and it looks like a small like outhouse.
Let's go. Let's go check it out, Timmy. Hey, Red, you go first.
Reed goes, okay. He walks in, a magical barrier smashes him out away from the door, and she goes, the entry is not free. And she opens her hands, and you see her fingers slowly creak as they spread open.
I did Reed yet.
Reed's full, knocked on the ground, knocked on his ass.
So he didn't get to go through yet because she didn't open it.
She said
yet.
the entry is not free.
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not free. Okay.
How much
What's
is
it
required for entry?
She looks up, and you see under this hood are hollow gray eyes looking at you, and she goes, oh, well, dearie, how much do you think it's worth?
Yeah, I'm just blankly staring at her at this point.
Look, lady, we got $4 between four of us.
You see, you have $4 between the four of us?
Yeah.
How much do you think it's worth? Her hand's still stretched out to you. She's just standing there with her hand out.
I said $4. Will that work?
She doesn't say anything. She's just standing with her hand out.
All right, I'm gonna drop 5 cents in it.
Like, yeah. Oh, like you don't want to drop 5 gold? You would rather just drop like 5 silver or something?
Yeah.
You pull a couple of silver coins. You drop 5 silver in her hand.
Yeah.
She looks at it, and then looks back at you silently.
What? Is that not enough?
She sits there with the silver in her hand.
Oh my god. What do you want then, lady? You don't want? Give me my 5 cents back.
She just slowly turns her hand upside down and the coins slowly slide down to the ground, and then turns her hand back upright.
Really? Rude ass bitch.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey.
Larinote comes up. He takes a dagger out of his like military jacket, slices his hand open, and bleeds on her hand.
What's this gonna cost my soul?
She takes her hand up, she licks her hand, and you see the magical barrier opens, and she goes, welcome, Captain.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And he steps through, and you see the magical barrier pops back up.
Well, shit. How you gonna get in there, Moot? You don't bleed?
I take off my left boot. I give it to her.
The boot she takes from her hand, she puts her hand up to her face. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows the whole boot whole. And you hear, and the magical barrier fades away. Enter, Mokade. And you're able to walk in.
I give Fusion and Reed a look. Oh wait, Reed's still out cold, isn't he?
Reed, he's not unconscious. He's just on the ground and just hasn't decided to get up yet. He just got knocked on his ass. No, it's my pride that's hurt. Honestly, I'm good. You know, I got it. You know, I'm good. Thank you. I got it. He gets up. He comes up to her and he goes. He looks at his hand, and he takes a deep breath. He cuts his hand. He goes, "Fuck," and bleeds on her hand. She does the same thing. She licks it. She hesitates for a moment. Either of you can give me an insight check right now.
Yeah.
5.
God damn it. That's a 4.
This is creepy. Nothing seems normal. You have no idea what this lady's deal is, but something is tied to the door. But you're getting in. It's whatever you're doing, it's working. And she goes, "Welcome," and the door magically fades away. Reed walks in. And then there's just Shaft standing outside as the magical door has gone up.
Oh fuck! You guys are crazy. Shit. What do I got here? Let me see. Hold on, chicky dude. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna take out one of my little mini axes. I got 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't say we were suited up or not, huh? But we gotta be suited up because we're going to the fucking place.
Well, Laranota is suited
right?
up because that's what he normally suited up. Even when you guys ran into him in Alontil, he was still in his gear with K. Or not with K, with Kat. They both start with K. Reed is suited up because he just doesn't normally wear casual clothes unless like he's gonna go party. And you guys considered it a secret mission, so it's up to you. If you would have been in your gear, then you're in your gear.
Right. I didn't know.
Whatever you what do you think you would have been?
I probably would have been fully armored if I knew we were going up in that bitch.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Like,
if you got your military gear on, that's totally cool.
But I can hide all that shit underneath my cloak, right? Like
You mean your invisibility cloak? Your invisibility cloak goes over everything, because it doesn't weigh anything. It's just a piece of fabric. You're just not when you're wearing it. You're not as good at everything besides stealth. Like stealth is kind of the only thing you can really do in it successful, like easily.
Right. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna give her one of my axes.
You put the axe in her. You put the axe in her hand. Her fingers crunch over it. She raises her hand up to her face. And she unhinges her jaw and swallows the axe. Welcome.
Damn, that bitch deep throat.
Fusion X. The magical barrier fades away from the door. Make sure that you take off one of your axes then. Or
yes, sir.
Red.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So you guys are all successfully in this door. As you see, it's a tiny little. It's just like an outhouse, but it's really dark. It's almost like the dark spell is on here. Like the darkness spell is on here, where like it doesn't seem like any light's entering. You're just all really in a dark little hole. And Larinote is wrapping his hand. And he goes, Now what? And um, I need a dexterity saving throw from both of you.
Boy.
Natural 19.
Cool.
So what do you add to dexterity?
So your dexterity saving throw specifically for you, Shaft, is a +3.
Oh boy, that's a 10 for me. Total of 10.
Total of 10.
Yeah.
You guys, it's not it wasn't a hard roll, so everyone succeeds except Reed, who rolled a 3. So you see the floor disappears. You all fall down into darkness, and it happens so quick, and you slam into the ground. It's just force. It feels like doesn't feel like you really fell. It kind of feels like force just whipped up above you, and Reed fully collapses into the ground, and he goes, "Fuck!" Hits the ground. Uh, it takes a bit of falling damage. Let me actually.
Dumbass.
Damn. He's like, God, dude, and Larry Noite helps him up, and he goes, try to cave on your feet, and you guys see you're no longer in darkness. You are in a dark underground cavern with canopies and tents and small like wood, like poorly put together little swords, and you see there's brawly guys fighting each other with a ring of people going, he's like, I got 10 on this guy over, and it's chaos. You see all kinds. You see humans. You see underdwellers. You see all kinds of people here. You've got like goblins slinking off on the side. You see there's a big orcish dude who's got like this tiny gnome up in the air, and he's like, oh, he's like, where are you gonna give me my money, you little bastard? And he's like throwing him around, and it's completely. Charlotte, what are you doing? Yes? Is it dead? Okay, I'll charge it. Can you close my door? Thank you, honey. She lost her charger, or her charger broke, so now she has to use my phone charger. Anyway, so you see a long pathway that in this cavern that it's just a one straight road, and then it leads to stone steps to a dark, small like castle. That is on top of like a rocky cliff in this cavern. And there's like blue lanterns everywhere. Like it's still dim, like it's lit, but it's dim in here. And it's just loud and chaotic, and there's so many people just moving about. As it's slinging array. So, what do you guys do?
We're looking for the gun guy, like guys that some kind of tit that has guns and shit or ammo, that kind of thing.
Cool. Are you just walking around? Cool. Are you just walking around like as is? Or are you guys trying to stealth this around? Like, what is your guys' like plan of attack here?
We're just gonna try to blend in with whatever's going on. We're just gonna kind of walk with our heads down, just kind of walk through it.
I mean, you guys don't blend in. You're wearing full military gear. Yes. Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
I'm wearing my my long coat and hat.
All right, cool. So honestly, if anyone, Mook out of the four of you probably is the one blending in the most, because he's creepy looking.
The 7-foot tall man with burning red LED eyes.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk around.
Yeah, you guys walk around. Go ahead and give me perception checks to see if you can find what you're looking for.
15.
Cool.
And what's my perception number?
+1.
Oh, so 16.
Cool. Mook, you can also make a perception check and let me know what you get. Great. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could sing that. All right, so Reed starts playing a song. This is in a completely different fantasy world, so this makes no sense, but okay. Oh god, I don't know if I can sing the low note, the low notes for this. Oh. To dungeons deep and caverns old we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold. The pines
This
were
computer's gonna be the death of me.
roaring on the high, the winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red, it flaming spread. The trees like torches, blaze with light. I know one more verse, but some of the other verses from the book don't match with the song they wrote. Cause I've tried singing the whole thing from the book. Great. So Mook, you all
Alright,
good?
yeah, I'm gonna try. Okay, so I'm restarting my computer right now.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll just be on my phone.
Yeah, sure, that's no problem. Yeah, just give me a you have dice, right? You use dice.
Yeah.
Go.
What did I
You
roll?
can give me a perception check whenever, if you didn't get one already.
What was it?
Charlotte's playing with my dice now, so that's fun.
Oh yeah, it was a 6.
Oh, okay. So Mook, you're kind of again. You're standing. You're seeing. Your eyes are going criminal. You're seeing so many criminal reports as you're scanning people. So like it's hard to look for the one thing you're looking for. Shaft, you and D are kind of on the lookout, and you guys are looking around, and you see D leans under you and goes, "Hey, you see that guy?" And you see there's a goblin, with who looks like he's got a couple like hands full of like weird looking firearms and is like running down the road.
He looks like somebody.
Cool. Are you trying to stealthily follow him, or are you guys just gonna follow him in the open? Where'd that go?
Nah, we're just gonna follow him. We're just gonna straight beat ass to him. We ain't got time to fuck around. We got shit to do.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can just straight follow. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I know that's where all the D8s like to bounce to. Oh my god, you're too heavy. We're too heavy to roll my chair. There we go. Can you give me some space? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She's in my chair with me. Cool. So yeah, so you're just you guys just straight up can just follow him. So you are all 4 of you follow him, or do you guys want to split up or anything?
I don't know. I just kind of, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna wander off.
Yeah, you can, Mook. You can definitely just wander off. Is there anywhere in any direction you're heading for, or are you just like kind of walking around?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like walking around and like scanning the area, seeing if there's anything of interest.
Sure.
Hey, Mook, you take the D company with you. That way we're 2 and 2. At least you got a buddy.
Are you
Right?
taking Reed, or are you taking Larinote? Shaft.
No, I'll take Reed. It's fine.
Okay.
Lauren will can go with
Cool.
Mook.
Cool. So yeah, so Shaft, you and Reed take off to go follow the goblin. Mook and D, you guys are wandering, kind of just wandering around. Mook, you see a couple things. You see, like, you see potion sellers. You see people that are, like, selling poisons. And people that are saying, like, you see, like, straight up a section that, like, looks like they sell, spell scrolls and stuff. You see, like, drug stations and drug handoffs and whatnot. You see people that, there's a guy that's literally selling body parts. You also see, you see that there is like a sexual goods shop. Like you see all kinds of stuff as you're kind of wandering around all over the place. I see you're playing with a lot of dice, honey. I see that.
She made a rainbow.
That's beautiful. I love that your rainbow only is yellow and black. So yeah, Mook, is there anything that you're just jumping up for you personally? You are not playing with these. That's my expensive set.
Um. Is there anyone selling like Warforged parts?
You actually do see someone who sells like, and they have like scraps, pieces of Warforges. Like you see tons. Some that are like older models like you, and some that are like newer models that look a little bit more human and like look a little bit more like Iron Man kind of looking things. Oh, that's cute, honey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of go in and like inquire about some of like the newer pieces of hardware.
Cool, you go in, and this creepy guy comes up to you. You see he's got ratty, long white hair, like gold teeth, and you see this guy kind of looks like almost like has a really like looks like a really pale goblin, and he goes, "Ah, yes, sir. What can I do for you? Are you selling a Warforged today?" And he's like looking at D, and he goes, "Oh, no, no, no. He's here to buy stuff from you, I believe. He's not for sale." Yes, honey, I see it. What can I do you for, Mr. Warforged?
Yeah, so like I'm basically just kind of um yeah, for now I'm just perusing like what some of like the newer stuff he has is
Sure,
and like what it can do for me.
you see he's got a full there's a Warforged that looks almost just like you, but like it's like really broken up. You see it's got like slashes and stuff from like the old war, and you see like he's got spare parts. Like he's just got a full like a couple Warforged heads, like one that's a skull, one that is a smooth like just full like almost mannequin head, and then there's one that is very like Iron Man, like it has like kind of like it actually looks more like Ultron's face, like it's got open cheeks, but it's got like that rectangle mouth and like big and like slit eyes. Yeah, and you see that there's all kinds of like arms and stuff, and like there's backs that are made of pistons, and you see like all kinds of those like random pieces.
I look for the rocket boot.
You actually do
I don't
see
recognize any of the Warforged in there, do I?
um if Charlotte would give me my D20 again. Hey, excuse me. I need this one. You look again at that Warforged I described to you. Um, Go ahead and give me a history check, actually.
The square is the queen.
If you're not proficient in history, it's just your intelligence, I believe.
Total of 11.
You don't know if you know the specific one. You feel like maybe if you sat down and looked at him, or like you just stopped and went through your memories really deeply, maybe you would remember which one this is. But you know you've seen this guy before. You definitely have seen him, but you can't recall like specifically what his call sign was. And in most of it is because you recognize he's got a slash across the rib cage, and then a big ripped open hole where the magical core would be, that that wasn't like ripped open post-mortem. You remember seeing this person this Warforged get stabbed by the Lich King, but you don't remember which one it was. But you've seen that, you remember how this one died. Yeah, and again,
Yeah,
as you're thinking of that memory,
gonna...
you're also thinking about there was a high elf with you, but the name still escapes you of who the high elf was as well.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna like see if I can like buy the CPU off of this one. Basically, just like buy his brain.
Well, there's like literally like 10 heads total. Are you trying to buy like? Do you just want one of them, or you want specifically that guy?
The one that I recognize. Yeah, I want to. I'm gonna buy his CPU off this guy.
The guy looks at you. Goes, "Oh, you. Oh, okay." He takes the Warforged. He drags the whole body over to the counter, slaps it onto the counter, gets like a chef's chopping block, chops the head off, hands the head to you, and goes, "I'll give you, since the head doesn't seem to turn on, I'll give you 60 gold for this."
Damn, he's gonna give you 60 gold,
Well,
dude.
he doesn't want to give you 60
The
gold,
hell
but
yeah.
he'll take 60 gold for it.
You said you're gonna give him 60 to take
Like, give him
the head
60.
away.
Like, you don't see price tags. It's very much not like Medagan's shop where like she has definite prices. This is like he sees, like, he doesn't know why you'd want this specifically, but he's like, I can't. He's like, well, you can't really use it. He's like, but he thinks $60 is probably too expensive for this thing
Okay, ready.
because he doesn't. It's not an operational head. But who knows? People probably could actually fix. Like, honestly, there's people could have the technology to turn a Warforged back on if they actually repaired it. Would it have memories? Like, that becomes that if they're people debate kind of thing. No one's ever tried to resurrect a Warforged before.
But he could potentially with the CPU, right?
You would need.
Guys.
Mook is an artificer, but you probably need to do would have to do some research. Like, I would have to Mook would have to do some research to investigate what possibilities there would be. But I think Mook just wants to see if they can look into the memories of the other Warforged. Am I correct? Yeah, and Shaft thought you were trying to resurrect the thing, but no one's ever tried to resurrect the Warforged before, so no one knows if they come back as they were, quote unquote.
Because you're falling in love with a human.
Even remotely close to do that. Actually, the person who would know Revivify would be Kay, actually, which I don't think she is strong enough to do Revivify yet. She needs to level up to do that. And Revivify, actually, no, to do full resurrection, she would have to be like a level 20 cleric.
I'm not talking about doing a full resurrection.
So you would have to go find someone that could perform a resurrection, because this thing's been dead for hundreds of years.
He just puts the chip into a new one. He just puts the chip into a new robot, and it has all that life, right? Because all that memory is the memory of the robot. So if he's buying the CPU, that's on there, right?
Well, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. It would be like taking someone's brain and putting it in someone else's body, and in a world where souls are literally a thing. So it's like that is part of the complexity of this world is science versus faith kind of thing. Part of that question, do Warforged have souls?
Well, I mean, we're finding that out as Mook's over here fucking being Playboy Diddy with the tree lady.
Oh my god. Cool. So Mook, just make sure you. Yeah, Mook, just make sure you take 60 gold off. Are you doing anything with the CPU right now, or are you waiting till later?
Wait till later. For now, I'm just kind of because right now I have my minigun and my cannon in a large duffel bag. I'm just kind of hanging off my shoulder, so I just kind of stuff the head into the duffel bag.
Yeah, sure. You stuff the head in there. He goes, "Pleasure doing business for you. And if you find yourself unfortunately dismembered, please bring your wares, your parts, to me if you could, or have a friend do so. But bye now." And he waves you guys away. Shaft, you and Reed are chasing this goblin. Charlotte, I need a D20 again. The big one, the one that has the number 20 on it. That one, the one in your hand. Give it a roll. Roll it. Roll for it. Okay. The you guys are following. The goblin hasn't really noticed you. You guys see that the goblin is actually heading towards that up the stairs to that castle. Are you guys gonna keep following?
Yeah.
Does he stop at the castle?
He looks like he's gonna go to the gate. Like there's nothing else to go up the stairs but through the gate.
And there's nothing else up there but a castle?
Yeah, it's like the stairs go up to immediately the door. There's no means to walk around because there's nothing. It's on a cliff.
This is a shop? What is it? A house? What is
It's
it?
a castle. You don't know what it. You've never been here before. There's no way for you to know what it is. You just see a goblin with a pile of like firearms running up there.
You don't have a sign or nothing out front?
Nope, it's just a castle.
Oh, alright. I think we're going to stop there. We're going to watch him go through the gate.
He runs up to
And we're
the.
going to go find Luke.
He runs up to the gate. You see. He goes. Let me in! Let me in! And the gate opens, and he kicks the gate door on his way in and runs on in. And the door slowly closes. This is like I said, very small castle. Like probably like really, it's more honestly, it's like it's shaped like a castle, but it is relatively small. Like definitely doesn't house that many people in it, if anything. You guys go back down the stairs. You see Mook and Dee kind of coming out of the Warforged store at this point, and kind of wandering around. Cool. Is there anything else you guys are looking for here before you guys talk about the goblin? So it goes, all right. What's our move then? Do you guys want to try to sneak into this thing, or you think we're just gonna walk through the front door, or just not go into it at all?
Look, Luke, what's the gun you're trying? What was the? It's a rail gun, right? You are looking for the rail gun, right?
Yeah, it's a railgun. Is the last thing Mook looked for.
Yeah. All right.
An handheld firearm that fires a projectile purely with the power of electromagnetic momentum.
Yeah, that thing. You think they're gonna have one of them in there, buddy?
No, do not draw on my thing.
I would not know, Lieutenant.
I know you're playing a game. Play without the drawing on the map. I'm sorry, what was the last thing you just said,
Well,
Mook?
I was just like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could also ask around. Laurenito goes up, like, speaks up and he goes, we could maybe ask some of the locals. They might see that we're unexperienced being here, though, but, I mean, I don't know how else we're going to find anything here when we have no idea where we are.
Let's do that.
Cool.
Let's go ask them.
Is there anyone in particular you guys are looking for? Or you guys just going to go try to walk up to somebody?
We're looking for a guy that kind of runs the place. That's a big bad motherfucker. He got some buddies with him. Maybe in a bar or something. Let's go to the bar. Let's go see if we can pick a fight, maybe.
You see that there looks like an old-fashioned, like, Wild West, like, bar with, like, the swing doors and everything. As you guys approach that, you see straight up two dudes from two different windows get thrown out the windows. One's full dead and one is fully unconscious. As you see that there's actually already currently a bar fight in there in part of the bar, and the other part of the bar are people just freely drinking.
You go to the bar and grab a drink.
Cool, you slide past the fight. You see it's a bunch of, like, just random dudes. You see that actually it's a woman chucking all these guys out of windows. Every time they try to grapple her, she counters them, flips them upside down, and then full one arm tosses them out a window.
Oh God, why is it got to be a hot chick? Is she hot?
It's a broad-shouldered orc woman who just is just roaring there. She like chugs a drink, throws it down, grabs the guy, tosses him out a window, and these guys are just coming one at a time on her, trying to beat her up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. let's go sit at the bar. Get a drink.
Cool. You all are all you
Ask the
going to the bar?
bartender. Ask the bartender something.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, let me get around for my boys. And let me ask you, man. Let me ask you something. Where's the guy gotta go get some heavy equipment? You know what I mean?
You see the bartender is actually wearing a very nice white button-down shirt and has like looks like a proper bartender, and you see has gray pale skin, slicked back hair, um and you see his mouth actually has fangs as he speaks, and he goes, "Listen, anything, big equipment goes to the big guy." And he like nods up to the stairs that go up to the castle. He goes, "All weapons, all big deals, they go up there. Anything that seems like pretty much anyone shouldn't just walk in and grab, he's got okay with it, all right?" He's like, "You want a round of what?"
Just some brewskis, man. Some brewskis for my boys.
He grabs
All
a
right,
couple
just
of.
give us some beer.
He looks at you and he grabs a couple of bottles, like from like a box, like down underneath the counter, stuff that probably doesn't get grabbed very often, and hands it up to you guys.
That's fire. Whew. All right.
Um, he goes, "Yeah. So if you're looking for anything like that, that's where you gotta go."
Uh, dude, is he cool or what? I mean, is he kind of a dick? What is going on here? What's up with this guy? Is he a cool guy?
He puts his shoulders up. He goes,
Does he like people? What's up?
"It's like, does he like people? He runs this place. Do you think he likes people?"
So he's kind of a dick.
Look, man, I talked to him to start this business, and that's it. And he said, "Look, the last bar owner died. If you don't die, cool, you can keep it." That's what he told me. So,
All right, cool. I got you. I got you. All right, boys, slow him down. Let's go up to the castle. See what
you
the fuck's
see
going
a
on.
guy, a full, like a full Goliath gets thrown at the counter, gets bent over the counter as he slams into it, and the bartender takes one hand, flings him off, and goes, "Keep the bodies off the counter, please." And he starts cleaning some of the dishes in the back. Cool. You guys heading out?
Yep.
Great. You guys head on out. Are you guys just heading up to the castle then?
Fuck yeah, we're gonna go knock on the gate.
Cool. You guys all walk up there. Shaft, you knock on the gate.
Yeah, I'm knocking on the gate, buddy.
You knock. You hear a voice. You see a little wood slidey slot slides open. You just see eyes peeking out, and you see, "What's your business?"
Hey man, look here. We tried to find
Close my door.
some heavy equipment.
What kind of equipment are you looking for? You looking for the good stuff? Are you looking for, or do you need to go back downstairs if you don't want that?
We want the good stuff, but we just kind of want to look and see what you got. We might be in for business.
The gate opens. You see two orcish guards come up to you, and you see a different goblin guy come up, and he goes, "All right. To enter, you gotta give up any weapons around your person."
Oh damn.
Sorry, rules are rules.
All right.
We can't let you see the big guy with guns on you.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, I kind of do the
It's like-
whole giving up way too many weapons shtick.
Like pulling one and then another and then another and then another.
Yeah. Was it first the shotgun, then my SMG, and then like I reach into the duffel bag and like I hand over the minigun and then like this massive 50 caliber cannon.
You pilot
I keep,
into
I
one of
keep
the
the
orc's
bag and I
hands,
keep the
and the orc is just like shaking as he's desperately trying to like hold all this weight, and he puts it in a big crate to the side. The goblin takes a picture of you with like with a camera, and a little Polaroid comes out with your face, and they tape it to your stuff. Cool. Shaft, are you dropping all your stuff?
Dropping everything but my two blades, my two axes that are hidden under
You
my
need
shirt.
to do a sleight of hand check if you're gonna try to hide your axes.
Alright,
All right.
let's see.
Let me know what you roll. Charlie, you gotta be quiet if you're
16.
listening here. 16.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
Cool. The guards get a +6 to this. Here's the thing, Shaft. If you actively are trying to hide something, this could be bad depending how much they beat yours.
boy.
That is a 14 +6. That's a 20. They find your axes on you. Hey, I don't know what of no weapons do you not get? You hollow in the head
forgot
too?
I had it. Shit. My bad. I forgot, man. You got him. No harm, no foul. My bad. I just forgot, man.
He
I'm sorry.
squints at you. He squints at you. He goes,
Sorry, man.
"I'll let it
For
pass."
real.
He's like, "All right, D hands over his stuff. Um, D hands over his stuff, and hey, Kay's here.
Hey guys.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome, Kay.
What up, Kay? Man,
You
you're
made
feeling
it.
In
better.
the purchase
Yeah,
of-
we're
in
I'm
the
glad you're
process
feeling better.
of acquiring illegal weapons.
Yeah, they're literally actively in the black market right now, so that's fun.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, Mook went on a date with Medagan. You missed that too.
Oh man.
We got our
Oh, man.
coffee.
It's very
Like
romantic.
there's like a bit of herbal green lipstick like stained on my mask.
Charlotte, I think I'd be
It sounds
quiet, you do.
fun.
He's
Oh,
got a new mask. Yeah, he's got a new mask now.
yeah, it's like a
Well, I don't look
president
as
mask.
horrible.
It's like a president mask. So it looks almost cartoony. Awesome. Great. Cool. You guys go in. Okay, they're probably gonna wrap up this part relatively soon, so this is actually perfect timing.
Yeah, take your time, no worries.
You guys walk in. The guards lead you up into the tower. They take you up a spiral staircase to two more large doors. They open. You see the goblin that you guys followed here coming out with a sack of cash. And going and he is like does a little like kick in the air and walks down the stairs. You guys see a large throne at the end of a scarlet red carpet. Man with long black hair, looks very young with gray pale skin, bright blue eyes. His hands look sharp, and he's got this large cape of giant collar and looks very regal in this black purple like red regalia. And he's kind of leaned over with his arm out, like spinning a gold coin between his fingers. He goes, "Well, well, well, isn't it some men from our royal army? What can I do you for, gentlemen?"
Hey, look, man. How you doing? I just want to say hi first. How are you doing?
Do you know who you speak to in this moment, soldier?
Apparently, the guy with the guns. That's what we're looking for. Are you the guy with the guns? Are you the king ding-a-ling around here? We're looking for the top dude. Is that you?
I am the lord of this place. Charlotte, right now. Leave the party hat alone. I'm trying to be intimidating here, and you're sitting here meowing next to me. Go lay down. My goodness. Um,
Oh
uh,
shit!
oh my god. He
I
goes.
just picture that creepy guy like turning into his daughter and be like, "Hey, quiet down, put the mask down, get back to bed." Why you trying to talk to me seriously?
he goes. I am the lord of this place.
All right, cool, man. Look, I'm just gonna break it down to you. We're
Charlie,
looking for a
sit
rail
down.
gun. Do you
We're looking
have
too.
one,
Get
or
it
know
done.
somebody that does?
You said a railgun. Is that what you were looking for?
Mook, tell them the specifics of it.
I require a handheld anti-tank weapon, propelled exclusively by electromagnetism.
I may have
I think.
a sort of device that would be doing such a thing. What do you have to offer for it?
How much do you require?
First, a little taste. And he snaps his fingers. A curtain on the side opens. A set of 3 goblins like crank a little like trolley in, and there's a goblin with goggles who has a big white railgun with like a silver bar in the middle. Pulls another curtain on the opposite side. More goblins roll out another. It's a really big mannequin like scarecrow, and shush. And they they roll out the mannequin. You see the goblin puts goggles on. Needs 2 goblins to pull the trigger. A beam of lightning bolt blasts forward and vaporizes the mannequin. The goblins roll the carts back into the curtains. Curtains shut.
Damn! Damn!
Oh,
Yeah,
for this
that's what we're looking
for this device, that's simply going to be 1,500 gold.
for. 1,500.
Oh, I'm sorry.
1,500.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you create a device that blasts lightning bolts like bullets? We went through a lot of trouble getting our hands on this thing, believe me. We didn't even know it existed till we found it.
Look, we're just simple guys, man. We make a paycheck like everybody else. How about what if we did maybe some kind of trade work? Maybe you're looking for somebody, we can go find them for you.
You think one simple job will pay for this?
Yeah, it's a one and done deal, buddy. Otherwise, we'll have to
I
leave.
kind of step forward and I go,
Along with the favor and offer an anti-material rifle chambered in 50 caliber Browning machine gun, along with 20 rounds of military grade explosive armor piercing ammunition.
Oh, friend, I do love to see you beg. I have all that. I have everything. Now, I haven't seen one of you fellas walking around on your own in a long, long time. Why don't you think on it? I'll be here. Come on back. And maybe if you got a better offer, I'll think on it.
what would happen if I was to deploy my Steel Defender right now?
Mookie, are you asking me the DM, or are you just asking? Or are you?
Yes, I'm asking the DM.
You would be actively engaging in combat in the middle of this room. Moo, can you give me an insight check?
Yeah.
I'll let you give me an insight check before you make
wanna...
this decision.
That's a total of 8.
You you look at this guy. He's got a real big poker face on. You don't know what he's capable of. Shaft, go ahead and you can give me an insight check too. Man, I also just rolled real bad.
12.
Hold on. Okay.
I love a 12.
You roll 12. Shaft, you look at this guy. You see, like, you can tell this guy. He's not yelling at you. Like, he's clear. He's got status. This guy is probably the equivalent of you talking to one of the prime ministers of the nations. Like, this guy means no joke. It means no business. Deke pulls Mook back for a second, pulls you Shaft back for a second, and Fusion for a second. He talks to you guys. I don't know if you guys got this. This is I didn't know this, but this is a vampire lord. He's like, I don't know what you guys are thinking you're gonna do here. We ain't winning this fight with the 4 of us. At least not right now. Especially not with a damn gun on us. So. He's like, and there's a whole lot of people that'd be happy to fuck us up right outside that door.
He's just a fucking robot, so you won't bite him. He's the only one gonna make it out of here alive.
He was like, vampires can do.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, vampires can do other things other than bite, right? Like you're aware of that. Like they have a list of abilities. Mook, when he tells you that, you guys realize that person at the bar was obviously a vampire. Like you've seen a couple of them here and there. And with these insight checks, you guys realize that's why blood worked. It was as an option to enter, other than giving up a personal belonging that kind of meant something to you. Shaft, the reason money didn't work for you is because money doesn't mean anything to you because you don't care about money. You care about power and and material objects.
Hey, Luke, let's just get the fuck out of here, man. We can come back with some money. We'll find it. We'll get to your shit, man.
I'll be here. And he has his arms out open wide. And the orcs escort you guys out. Cool. Is there anything you guys want to do here at the black market before you guys head back to base?
And a new pair of boots.
you can go find it. You find like a guy that's selling boots. These are boots. Boots with people's legs in them for the most part. And you got a variety of boots. You got some elvish boots, some regular boots. You got boots that have like little smiley faces on them. There's boots in a cage that are sitting there talking. Like one has an eye and another one has an eye, and together they have a mouth. And you see them hopping up, and they're going. They're like, come on, let us out, guy. Come on, you know you ain't trust me. I'm not gonna run out on you. Come on, just put me on the tire. There's no need for cages, all right? Cool. Come on, I got you. You got me.
The first boot that is my size, and I basically just like make the gesture that I'm gonna buy it. Just gonna plop it in front of the owner.
You take one a big Frankenstein boot, put it down, and you see this guy with white hair, gray skin, has these like sunglasses on. Goes, boy, I don't know. You're getting one boot. I guess that's a gold. I don't know. It's just one boot.
Yeah,
He punches the cage with the talking boots in it.
I give him the gold, and then I just kind of put it on right in front of him.
All right, alright, good. Will you shut the hell up? And he punches the cage. He's like, hey, look, man, I want to be gone just as much as you want me gone, dude. You're the one keep me here. And cool, you guys leave.
I want to pick up.
Right,
I need to pick up a little axe on my way out. Do I get it back when we come out of this world?
You get your gear from the castle back, like your weapons stuff. You do not get your boot, and you do not get your axe back, as they were devoured by an old woman.
I want to buy one on the way out. I want to buy an enchanted one on the way out.
You see like a dagger, like hatchet shop.
Yeah, I want to go there.
You go there, you see there is a woman who just looks wet, like her hair is dripping. She's got like she looks like she's sweating, and she's like in a cloak that looks like it's soaked, but like there's no water around. She just looks wet.
Why the fuck are you wet? Why are you wet
What?
right now?
Why are you an
I wanna
asshole?
Whoa, I'm just asking. I get a fucking towel, you're wet, is all I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice here. Watch your tone, young lady.
Oh, watch my tone. Look, you get the fuck out of my shop then.
Oh, easy, Tiger. Chill out. Man, wet and a bitch.
Look,
Man.
I don't like you.
Fine, I'll just go to another shop. I don't like you either.
You leave. There's a butcher shop over there that sells like like axes like for like cutting meat.
What about like in a spell shop? Is there?
You're
Is
looking
there
you're looking for like magical stuff.
in a spell shop?
You see there's 3 women that are like holding hands around a large cauldron that's bubbling with like green liquid.
That looks cool. Let's go over there.
You go in. They go, "Hello, traveler. What can we do for you?" They're speaking one at a time, and that wasn't clear enough.
Oh, I got it. It was just funny as shit. Alright. Well, I was looking for a throwing style hatchet that will boomerang back to me without, if I throw it, it'll do its job and then come back to me.
What can you offer for this?
Now I got a gold piece.
We only trade.
Trade.
What matters most?
What matters? Maybe I don't want to trade something that matters most.
Lurnote leans in. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this like you saw the shit we had to get in here. Anything here is probably gonna be low key, pretty mostly sketch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. We're just gonna get the fuck out of here.
Cool. You guys leave. Reed has been nervously playing the lute the whole time. You guys leave. You guys head back to base. Kay, you're back in.
Okay,
Welcome, Kay.
Thank you.
Great.
Dishes.
Kate, remember you guys, you got paid 100 gold last time. If you didn't add that before, I think I added it to your thing. Awesome. As you guys are here back at Fort Brennan, Kate, is there anything you wanted to do? Shaft and Mook have kind of been doing just random stuff this whole time. They've been on combat and everything. Is there anything you wanted to do, just in general, like in your free time?
No.
Okay, Kate. No.
I'm here for the battle.
Kay's like,
Bring on the main mission.
I'm only here to fight.
Hey.
I'm only here to fight.
Alright, Kay. Alright, Kay. How you feeling? You alright?
Not so great, man.
Oh, no. Okay. Alright. We'll go jump into the fight then. You guys are in a fight. No, just kidding. No. So anyway, you're in a fight. Great. You guys are at Fort Brennan and you hear all 4 teams, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, meet. We have a meeting for our next mission. Cool, and you guys are able to go to the briefing room for your briefing. You guys all exit. Alpha, you see Jed hops up and he goes, "I'm not getting last!" And he does his normal dead sprint to the briefing room because he's too small to be in the back. Yeah, he heads back. races with the other dwarf woman who's also racing to get into the front. Great. You guys get to the briefing room. Awesome. You guys get to the briefing room. You see the colonel's here, and once again, we weren't here for last part, but you see the guild officer is also here. You see Officer Trinity Wilcath is here again, which is that Tabaxi woman. She leads the meeting, and she goes, "Soldiers, officers, your intel was well received last time and has been very helpful as we've been deciphering it. We realize that within the walls of the great city for the Dark Elves lies an asset that could change the very way that this war is fading. We can end this war if we get this. So we need the best to retrieve it. Ithradil, the major city for the Dark Elves, you all discovered last time. She shows you images of like the drawings and some like intel pictures, and she shows you 3 buildings that are circled. She goes, Alpha and Bravo, you will be tasked with entering from the front gates. It is the least guarded. It is the clear way through. These 3 buildings are the possible defending places for the asset. Enter them, kill anyone in your way, retrieve it by any means necessary. Bravo will be your firing support. She shows some other pictures of a large hill in the woods, and she goes, this is directly above Ithrandil. This is where Charlie and Delta will be entering. She shows you guys 2 magic scrolls. She's like, these are scrolls that will dig through the hill down into the city. They will drop aerially into the city. This is also where all 4 of you will exit. As she goes through all that, she goes, are there any questions for any of the 4 of you?
Who we going to kill?
She goes, it's the dog. You're not killing. You're killing anyone that's going to get in your way. We care more about the asset. If you can do this without killing anyone, that's up to you. It matters not to us.
Well,
do we have a situation report on the civilian population?
Worry not about the civilians. They should get out of the way if the fire starts happening. We don't know the exact amount. We see that any of them could be hostiles. These are not civilized people. She turns off the projector, and she goes, she's like, prepare for battle. We'll march in a few hours. And she heads out. The colonel nods and goes, all right then. And he also heads out without saying anything else. Cool. Is there anything you guys wanted to grab from like the armory or anything before you guys did that?
No, I got all I need.
Cool. Awesome.
Wait, what weapons do we have?
Okay, let me check what you personally have. You personally have an assault rifle, you have a pistol, and you have your trident weapon, which is your melee weapon that you can throw as well.
Can I carry additional weapons?
You could carry, you would really need to trade one of them, so like if you wanted to trade your pistol like in for something else you could.
Do I have to pay for it?
Yeah, you would have to pay some money for it. It would be slightly less because you're giving up money for it. Like, you're giving, like, basically, like, you're trading your pistol, but it's not, like, if you're getting something that's not a handgun, it's gonna be, like, some money.
That's stupid. Why I gotta pay money?
Like,
why I gotta pay money to get something out of my own armory? That's stupid.
well, because, you know, because technically this is a D&D game, and I can't get you to freely have really good weapons all the time.
But we're soldiers. We should have access.
Well, these weapons you guys can keep with you and take wherever you want.
Fine.
If it was gonna be like you guys can't take your weapons anywhere off base, then it would be very different. This would be a very different campaign so far.
How much money do I have?
Okay, you have 150.
That's it.
Well, you guys got paid 50 last time. You started with 100. You haven't bought anything else.
Fine. I want to trade in my pistol. I want something else.
Oh, cool. You train your pistol. What kind of gun are you looking for? Mook's got a shotgun before. There's sniper rifles.
Is there an SMG?
Yeah, you can get SMG.
I want an SMG.
Cool. That would because it's a smaller gun. That would only be probably about like a 25 gold upgrade. So that would only cost like 25 gold for you.
Sure, let's do it.
Let me pull up what the stats I have for the SMG are. 2d6. Cool. It's only slightly better than your. It rolls 2d6 instead of 1d6, but I have written it down on your thing for me. Cool. Awesome. The goblins on your team. Yes, cool. I'm trying to pull minis out for. I don't need the minis right now, but I will momentarily. Great. Cool. So you got that. Shaft and Mook. I think you guys are all good, right?
Yeah, I'm
I'm a
set.
sniper.
Didn't you already get a sniper?
Can I pick up another? Yeah, I have it on me, I think.
Yeah, you already have. You got one last
Can I
time.
pick up another axe?
Yeah.
Can I pick up another axe from Armory?
Yeah, you can buy. Yeah, you can buy another axe. That's only gonna be like 2 gold.
All right, let me pick that up.
Cool. Awesome. All right, hold on. Great.
Ah, cool.
That sounds about right. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Great. So you get your 3rd axe. Awesome. Other than that, everyone's.
Why do you need 3 axes?
They're throwing axes, so in case he doesn't choose to like go and grab them, that's why. They're really small, like small little hatchets. Cool. You guys head out with your 4 teams. Great. We're gonna narrow. So Kay and so you and Charlie and Delta with D, take it a little bit longer as you guys head back the way you came. Remember, you guys found that little village a little past that way. You guys actually finally found the stone door entrance for the main city. So all 4 of the teams meet up there first. You see that right at the beginning of this really large kind of hill. At the base of it is a little cliff, and then down on the ground by this lake, but not this lake, the stream, are 2 large stone doors with language written on it, but it doesn't look High Elvish. It looks different. It looks altered in a way. Great. K and D, you guys. So Charlie and Delta keep moving forward. Mook and Shaft, Alpha and Bravo are at the doors. You guys don't. Neither of you speak like Dark Elf or Undercommon, right? I don't think so.
No.
Cool.
What's the other language?
I think you speak Undead, right, Shaft? Or Mook?
Yeah.
You speak Undead.
Common and Undead.
Cool. You see Jason comes up. He Captain Jason goes up. He goes.
The guy with the mask?
No, the guy with the arm.
Oh yeah.
He goes. All right. They've been making me study this shit. So hold on. Give me a minute. And he reads out loud. I lost my place.
Speak friend and enter.
Yeah, very similar idea. Great. Where did I have it? I have it written down somewhere. Am I crazy? Am I just blind? Oh, here it is. He speaks. And he goes, okay, so roughly this shit says, here lies the gates to Ithradil, the eternal home for the the dark ones. To enter, you need only ask.
Alright. Hey man, let me in.
The door doesn't do anything when you say that.
Knock, knock. Can I come in?
You see, Aaron, Lieutenant Aaron, who is Alpha 2, comes up. He's a high Alpha. He kneels and he goes, Rio, ora, and the door closes and opens. Captain Jason goes, "What the hell did you say?" He goes, "Please open."
I was coming to that next.
And Alpha and Bravo, you see the doors open to a smooth stone cavern. Mook, it's very much like the cavern you guys crawled through, but it looks a little bit more fine, not as like improvised. And it's like dark, like within a few feet of going through the doorway, it just turns into darkness.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can, like, scan the corridor.
Great. You give me a perception check, why don't you? Do you have dark vision, by the way?
Right?
I think you do.
If I do, I didn't write it down.
Oh, maybe you don't. No, you should have dark vision. Let me double check. I might have it on mine. Oh, I don't have that stuff written down. I think you should, as a Warforged, you should have dark vision. Cool. So go ahead and give me your perception check perception check and let me know what you get.
It's a 15.
15. Wonderful. You look down the corridor. You see probably about like 60 feet down. You see a couple, like you see like a scout, like looks like 2 scouts. Dark Elf scouts are there, just chilling. They don't look alerted at all or anything.
You said just 2?
Yeah, this looks like from where you are standing. If you don't go any deeper, it looks like just 2 of them.
Hostile scouts ahead.
Cool. Captain Jason goes, all right, let's Bravo form up. He goes, Bravo form up. And Jed goes, all right, let's go bosh some skulls in, eh? And he punches Mukade in the shoulder. Finally found Mook's mini. I've been digging for it. Cool. So you and Jed head forward with your guys' squad. That's 1. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great. It's enough for the 2 teams to go side by side, which is great. Awesome. Great. We're gonna cut to Charlie and Delta. That are gunning up the hill. Kay, you and your team are sliding up there. You guys get to the spot. D from Delta looks over you. He goes, "All right, I think these are our locations." He pulls a scroll out, rolls it down. He's like, "We gotta pop these now because it's gonna take a second for these spells to fully dig through here." He rolls his. He speaks the spell. And you see on the scroll are 3 circles K. One larger, one in the middle, and then one smaller one in the center. The larger one glows, starts spinning. The second one glows, starts spinning, starts floating off the page. The middle one glows, spins, floats even further on the page. And then they shine, and then they slam into the ground and start digging down. And he comes over and helps read your scroll. Whoop. Who's calling me? Shaft just dipped out and called me for some reason.
Of course he did.
Okay.
Why are you surprised? I have a question. I'm a little confused.
Okay, go ahead.
The last time we did this, we found a secret tunnel. are we not using that this
They're
time?
not using the secret tunnel because what she said. Remember what I told you last time was that when you guys are looking, the tunnels are more guarded. The main door, the main security is the door itself.
Okay.
So the door, and as she said just in the interviews, like the door was the least guarded because it's the least guarded simply because the door is kind of supposed to be their main protection, and also it's the easiest one to see people coming into. But it's got the least amount of people you guys physically have to fight through.
All right.
And the tunnels, they only know where that one goes, and since they know they lost that base, they're gonna either close it or they're gonna repopulate it with soldiers.
All right.
Yeah, so that's why you
Makes sense.
guys are going through the door, and you and Delta are going through the top, which they wouldn't expect for that to happen.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. So you guys are digging there. I need all three of you to roll your d20s and roll initiative for my military guys are. They're missing in action. All right, Kay. Your spell scroll burns through the tunnel. It gets through. You see glimmering lights from the city below, like torchlight. You and Delta rig ropes, and you guys rappel down. Kay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Give me a sec.
It's gonna be very difficult to do. I'm gonna do. Well, you might not have combat, so we'll see.
Perception is +4.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Total of 15.
Sick. You are the first to drop down. You see as you get down, your rope is actually right over a balcony, a round balcony of a tower. You don't see any guards or anything. You see Delta's rope actually is like you see this building's like an H shape. So one tower has a balcony, and there's the bridge, like the bridge part that connects the two towers, and the other tower has a balcony right under where Delta's rope's gonna be. And you get down. There are no guards present, so you're easily there without alerting people.
So it's like we're in the prison.
Yeah, they're kind of like in that prisonish area. Yeah, a little bit. Cool. So, Kay, you see on this balcony, it's really just a balcony. You would have to, you could jump down to the ground, which is like a really long way down, or you can, there's doors that go into this building, and you can go through the building to get out.
Can I use my magic to find out what's inside the building? If there are any people in there?
Let's see what spells you have. Let's see what we can do here. The spells you got right here are the ones that I've chosen. You actually could, if you're looking for the asset, you could cast locate object and it would tell you where to go.
Interesting. But before we do that,
you don't have a way to like. There's no spell you have that's like, show me these people.
no. But is there nowhere to know if the building is clear? Okay. Well, obviously not. Okay, in that case, we could start with locate object and then take it from there.
Great. Awesome. Awesome. Why don't you cast locate object? So you cast locate object. You cast locate object. You see this holy light comes from your hand, and it's like a little glowy ball, and it goes, and it slowly leaves your hand, and it bounces at the door, and it goes through the door.
That's it.
Well, it's gonna continue to lead you the whole time.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's helpful.
You're like,
I
D,
was like, what?
obviously
It's
I
already
had to go
going?
through the door.
Yeah, I mean, that was obvious, buddy.
Cool.
Alright, fine.
Uh,
Let's peek through that door now.
cool. Go ahead and roll d20. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth.
Yep.
+3. Okay. Okay. Oh, ooh, 21.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're a ghost. The door doesn't even creak as you slowly open it. You see, this is like a decorative room. You know, carpeted. It's got some nice wares in it. It's dim in here. It's not dark, but it's dim. Like they obviously don't have a lot of bright lights in this city in general. But you don't see like guards or anything standing by. So this next room is clear.
Okay. Well, I guess then we all walk in.
Cool. You guys open the door, slide in. You see your bouncing ball slides down, starts going down a stairwell to the side. But we're gonna pause for you there. We're gonna move in our initiative order because these guys are gonna fight. Charlie, your team goes with you. We're going to Mook. It's your turn. So Mook, you see your giant robot. You've got 2 guards here. They are not alerted to your presence as of yet. So Mook, tell me what you're gonna do. Mook, 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 Mook. Mook, 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 Mook. Come on, Mookie. Mook, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Mook? Mook, no! Okay, well, okay, great. You back? You're still not speaking on my end. I love technical difficulties. It stopped working again? No problem, dude. Take your time. Let's hold on. I'm gonna pause their turn. I'll insert them in initiative order when we're playing. Cool. So we'll skip them. So Shaft, it's your turn.
Where am I at?
You are this guy with the wings, right here.
And what am I doing?
You're 55.
Where am I in the building?
You're in a tunnel. You're not in the kingdom yet. You guys are you're in the tunnel that will lead to a bridge that will lead to the kingdom. K and Delta are already dropping into the actual kingdom itself. Oh, Mook, are you back?
Wait, you guys can't hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah, go
gonna
ahead and take your turn.
take my suppressed submachine gun and basically just try to dome one of the scouts.
Cool, awesome.
See if I can like headshot him.
It is 55 feet, so it is within range. So go ahead and roll your attack.
That is a 15. Oh wait, 15 plus so yeah, 21.
21. 21 will hit.
2d6. You know, I'm gonna do yeah, because I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna do that twice then. So 5. Oh, first shot's 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
You shoot this guy. He's fully alerted to, is not dead, but he's hurt real bad. Awesome. Cool. Anything else you're gonna do? You get a second attack, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Second shot is a total of 9. Oh wait, do I have to roll for attack again, right?
You do have to roll a second attack, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Shit. That's an 8.
Not gonna hit. You shoot your shot. It's a little dark in here. You shoot off. Great. Anything else from Mukade?
Yeah, I'm gonna advance, so if possible, I'm gonna like basically be at the front of the group. So if any fire comes towards our way, it'll be aimed at me.
Cool. You want to move full movement or just in front of everyone?
Yeah, full movement.
Cool.
Yeah,
There you
let's
are.
do a full movement.
Awesome. That's any bonus actions? Are you good?
No, I'm good.
Great. Awesome. You're done. Shaft, back to you. You are in, like I said, you're in the tunnel in the entrance. You guys are trying to get to the bridge to get to the city.
Can I see Mook from where I'm at?
You guys are in the same hallway. The reason K's and D's not on the board is because they're in a complete different location, and I'll like put them out if I absolutely need to.
This is me over here with the wings.
I'm sorry. What do you say?
Where did you say my guy was?
You're the
Over
guy.
here with
You're
the
this guy
wings?
with the wings right here.
Yeah. But I can see those two guys that Mook are looking at that he's shooting at.
You all see the dark elves at the end of the hallway. Actually, I might just turn this off. There we go. That's probably easier just for you to see your guy specifically.
Yeah, okay. So I want to snipe the fucking guy.
Let me
that
double check. It might
he
be
did not shoot.
He might be 5 feet too close. Let me double check what.
You said 50 yards.
It's. I
To
said 50
begin with.
feet. Feet and yards are not the same.
But
A yard is a significant amount more. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know the difference. I was just trying to get you. Can I shoot it?
Let me see. I want to make sure that it's not within disadvantage range. You should be. Yeah, you could. You should be able to hit him from there.
Well, can I or not?
Let me see. Actually, I think it's got to be 150 long. Let me look. Let me look at. You can shoot him with your AR, but I think for a sniper, you're too close.
You said I got 600 feet.
600 feet range, but
You said
you're too close. Is what I'm telling you. Is you're too close.
You said 30 feet. I was too close.
All right, then. Yeah, I think that's what it says. So I just wanted to double check and make sure I wasn't lying, buddy. Yeah. So go ahead and roll your attack.
So I'm taking out my suppressor.
Your suppressor's already attacked. Well, he's already alerted. Your suppressor's not going to do anything because he's already alerted.
No, the guy that Mook shot is alerted.
No,
The
they're
guy that's next to
both alerted because
shoot.
Mook shot an SMG, didn't kill him and wasn't suppressed.
Right, but I want to be shooting at the same time Mook just shot at that guy, at the other guy,
It's
though.
not how that works. It's not how that works.
Damn it.
Technically,
I'm
everyone's
sniping
turn
the
is
fucking-
3 seconds, so 3 seconds ago, Mook shot.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot the other guy he didn't shoot yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll my D20. It's a fucking 7.
7. You add 8 to this. So that's 15. Yep. That is. Let me see if that's big enough to hit, because I pulled up your sheet. You just hit. You barely hit. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
6.
6 damage?
I don't know.
Are you shooting?
Well,
you're shooting the other guy, right?
I rolled the D6 or the D8. I mean, right?
No, the sniper rifle is a D10.
Oh. It was a fucking 3. That don't fucking help.
Cool. You shoot him in the shoulder. Ow, God! You shot the other guy, right?
Yeah, the one Mook didn't shoot.
Cool. You shot him. He's still up. He looks all right. He just looks more pissed off than anything else. Cool.
I'm attacking him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your second attack.
Fucking 7. God damn.
A 7 again. You barely hit again. You're just barely hitting him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Jeez. Oh, it's an 8.
An 8. He's still up. You shoot him like kind of in the side. He looks fucked up, but he's still cooking in this fight. Are any movement from you, or bonus actions?
Ooh. I got another attack, right?
No, you action surge and you can do 2 more attacks, but you can only do that once this whole fight.
Oh yeah.
You get 2 attacks every time you do it.
I want to move up behind Mook now.
That's as far as you can get.
Behind him.
That's as far.
Over to the right,
That's as far as you
a
can
little
go.
more to the right. I need to be hiding behind this big ass robot.
I mean, that's as far as I can get you to behind him. He's too far away.
Okay, all right.
I need some light. There we go. That's okay. All right.
No, we're good. I can see fine.
All right, cool. No, it's like I'm like this looks really dark. It's bothering me. Oh, okay, cool. So that's your turn. We're going to move on to some of the other guys' turns. Just give me un momento, por favor. All right, cool. So next it is Alpha's turn. So Alpha is going to move up. They're all gonna stack up. I'm gonna roll a bunch of attacks right now. One will hit. One will not. That's a dead Dark Elf. Shoots one. These guys are gonna go last. They're not gonna get turns. They have actually Alpha's not because they don't have clear shots on them. Then Bravo's gonna go. Well, these guys are gonna be dead. Jason's gonna move up with all these guys. Jason's gonna make his 2 attacks. They both miss.
Hey, Jason.
Reed misses
Really,
as
Jason?
well.
Really?
Holy shit, I'm really terrible.
Yes.
1 hits.
Oh, fuck.
2 hits. And that should be the last one. So I'm gonna roll 2 points, 2 rolls for damage. And we'll see. This should kill him. He's dead. You guys wipe out both the Dark Elves, clearing this hallway. Awesome. We cut to those guys are dead. Awesome. So we're gonna cut to back to Kay. So Kay, it's your turn. You're not officially in combat yet, but it's just your turn in what we're doing. You saw the glowing light go down the stairs last.
All right, so we follow it.
Cool. You follow it
slowly.
You follow it stealthily down the stairs. You see it comes down to an opening. You see that there's big wood doors. These look like maybe like big hall door, or like probably the doors to the building to get out to the street. You do see there are 3 guards here.
I'm sorry, 3 guards where?
3 guards, like you're in the stair. Like imagine. Well, actually, I could just draw this out really quick because you're probably gonna end up fighting them. Let me move these guys out of the way. So let me get my marker. I'll just draw it out. Oh, we'll use red. I couldn't find my black fast enough. Cool. So, K. Where did I have put all the minis that I was gonna use for your team? I just had them all. What the fuck did I do with them? Oh, they're right here. I'm gonna use this person for you right now. Cool. So.
Why am I a different person every time?
Because I
no respect for my character.
No, it's mostly because I don't have tritons. I don't have specifically tritons, K. So if I have specifically,
I'm
race, I would
upset.
do it. I just don't have many tritons. I don't remember what I used for you last time. Well, actually, you don't have wings, but this person's blue, so it's more accurate. Cool. So like you are in a stairwell.
Wait, it's too dark.
Yeah, but if I turned the light off because if I did this, you can't. It's so bright, it washes everything out and you can't see anything.
Oh, keep
I
going.
can see.
Keep going.
There we go. Cool.
It's good. It's good. I can see.
Cool. Awesome.
That's better.
So this is stairs. It goes this way. There's a door right here. So there's 2 big doors. And then there is, you peek the corner. You see there's a guard here. There's a guard over here. And you see there's a 3rd guard once I find one of my other Dark Elves, but that's okay. Right there. So you've got 3 people in the room. They don't look hostile. They don't look like active or anything. They're kind of just standing there.
Can I stealth past them?
Because you're gonna be walking like within like plain sight, you can try to. It would you would maybe need to cause a distraction or something. But if you roll high enough, I mean, they might just really not. We'll have to see. You can roll a stealth check if you want.
We could cause a distraction. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
What is this distraction? That's the question.
Okay, yeah. What do you think?
Can I throw a smoke grenade? Do I have a smoke grenade?
You didn't. See, that would have been some of the gear you could have gotten.
Damn
with
it, D! You
Av.
couldn't help me when I was choosing.
Well, I mean, Mook has like a Christmas list every time they go to the armory, so.
Fine. Do you have any spells that I can use to distract them?
Let me see. Let me pull up your spell list real quick. I got minis by my mouse now. Dispel magic, mass healing ward, spear guardians. I mean, you got wall of water. You can just make a wall between you and them that's made of water, so they can't go up to you, but they would see the wall of water.
That's boring. I don't like that.
Most of your stuff is healing. You have a gust of wind. Like, you could create a gust of wind in the room.
How's that distracting?
I mean, you could try to, I don't know, or, oh, you have fog cloud, okay? You can create a fog cloud. You could create a fog cloud in here.
What is that?
You
What does that
literally,
mean?
you create fog. Like, it would be like a smoke grenade, but with fog instead of smoke.
Really? Okay, let's do that.
Cool. So yeah, you cast fog cloud.
What are you laughing at, Shaft?
Roll your stealth check with advantage. Okay. So roll your a d20. And then add your stealth to it.
Okay. Stealth is +3. Okay, give me a second. Oh wow, I rolled a 17 and total of 20.
Awesome. So you succeed. You can roll it again just to see if you crit.
If I what? Sorry.
Roll again to see if you get a natural 20.
No, I got a 19.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's sad. So close. You create fog cloud. You hear these guys go, what's going on? Hey, you see this? And you and the rest of Charlie just sneak right through. The light goes to the door. You sneak out the door. Easy peasy. Wow, no combat. Awesome.
I am happy with that.
Awesome, great. Cool. So, okay, that's your turn. And Charlie's turn. Mook and so Alpha and Bravo, you guys move down the corridor. You guys see, you guys get to the opening that is the bridge, and you see the Dark Elves have heard the gunfire and have formed up. So give me a moment to draw this map out real quick.
Well, I guess no more Mr. Nice Guy. I guess I just gotta whip out the cannon and the minigun. No other choice.
This is what happens when I play in real life. None of my stuff is where I usually have it. I gotta stop playing with real people.
Fucker.
Well, I wasn't playing this campaign. It's my other campaign that I wrote like 2 years ago now. I knocked all you guys over. That's okay.
That is so cool. What is that?
Wait, what do you say, Kay?
How are you wiping that thing off? What is that surface?
It's that's my it's like plastic. It I use expo markers on it, so I use like, you know, like Elmo like overhead projector markers.
Okay. Oh.
The brand's called Elmo.
And
I'm not just saying Elmo for no reason.
I think it's called Sharpie here. What?
Oh, there's a difference, Kay, between Sharpie and Expo.
Oh, is
like,
it?
Sharpie is like permanent.
No.
The Expos you can just wipe off like a whiteboard.
Yeah, this is an Expo.
Just goes on a whiteboard.
I meant the overhead projectors we grew up with in school were called Elmos, and their brand was literally called Elmo. Like for the overhead projector.
But there's a difference. There's a difference between a Sharpie and an Expo pen.
Oh yeah.
Like a Sharpie won't come out. If he put a Sharpie on there, it would stay out there. He wouldn't be able to wipe it off.
Fun fact, you know what gets rid of Sharpie really easily is putting Expo on top of Sharpie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I've done that. It works.
I did it by accident, and it would happen all the time. So.
That's cool.
Let me get just a bunch of enemies out. Is this all my minis? I feel like I'm missing all my Dark Elf minis. I usually have like 3 times as many. Where are all my bad guys?
You got way too much shit. Is that a 3-foot tall Batman behind you?
No, he's only 2 feet tall.
Why you got a midget Batman in your room?
It was a gift.
What? Where? I heard Batman.
I
Where?
have a Batman if you look
Yeah.
back on my behind the table.
Oh yeah.
Is he over here?
He's
Cool.
got like a fucking necklace or something.
No, there's just a
Beard?
figure in front of him.
Oh. It's like, he had a good beard or something.
Yeah, I can't see
That's
him.
fucked up.
He's right. Oh yeah, he's right back here. If you look, like my Amazon Alexa, I think is in his
Yep,
face.
yep, I can see him. Yeah, there you go.
But the guy with the wings, like, makes him look like he has a beard, D.
Oh yeah. Okay, I found some of my dark elves finally. Here we go. They're forming up.
Who's the blue guy with wings, D?
Wait, what?
At the very back. The blue guy with wings in the very back.
Oh, this is who I was using for K. This is just I think.
Oh yeah, throw me out. Throw me out, chap. Why don't you?
She was
Oh, it was Cat with the beard. Okay, I got it.
yeah, that was K's model that I used.
Thanks, chef.
So
Thanks
you
for
look
throwing me
like a
out.
beard. You look like a beard. A gray beard.
Yeah, so you see that these guys have gotten some raptors out. That these guys officially are like,
Jesus.
okay, we mean business now. Enough is enough.
How many fucking guys you got? Damn. So hold on. You said there's a couple guys, not whole. I mean, shit.
Well, this is like, so like they don't have like this is not a super strong force. Like this isn't an army. Like these is still less people than you guys have. Like realistically, like intelligent beings. That's why they have a couple of animals there. All right,
That's 15.
all right, cool. So Kay went. So Mook, it's your turn.
Yes, sirree. So,
That's right.
alright. First attack. I'm gonna use my cannon, but like, well, technically it's gonna be the shotgun this time. But I'm gonna fire an explosive round at these guys. Huh.
So
Yep, that's I'm gonna kill myself. It's a nat 1.
oh, Mook, you fire off an explosive round. You see the dark elves like move out of the way, and part of the bridge cracks,
Oh.
and you hear rocks fall off into the abyss below the bridge.
Are they all on the bridge? Where's the bridge
You are
stop?
all
You show
on
me
the
that on the
you're
map.
all on the bridge. The bridge goes on far back, like here off the table. Like the city's like way back here in the distance. You guys,
So we're at the edge of it?
yeah, you guys have just entered the bridge. If you, Shaft, I'm just letting you know, if you break the bridge, Delta and Charlie are on their own. There is nowhere for you guys to help them out at that point.
Who said he's not breaking the bridge? I was just.
I'm just letting you.
Asking.
I'm just saying. In theory, if you were thinking breaking the bridge was the answer, you would be taking you and Mook out of this combat and leaving it for K basically the rest of the way.
Woof. Okay. All right. No more explosive rounds for me then.
I mean, you can use explosive
Yeah,
rounds. Just be wary. If you directly shoot the bridge shaft, it could be more bad news than good news.
Why are you gonna like I'm gonna do something like that?
Okay. Second attack is a total of 12.
Total 12 not gonna hit.
All right. Action surge time, baby.
Popping off. There you go.
Oh my god, no. Okay, so that one's a 5, so that's a total of 11. That's definitely not gonna
Not
hit.
gonna hit, buddy.
Okay, come on, please, please, please.
I almost made these guys harder,
Please.
so I'm glad I didn't.
Okay, well, that's a total of 24.
Oh, well, yeah, you hit on that one, Mook. Damn, okay.
So yeah, so that's minigun this time. Please, Papa needs a new pair of shoes. It's a total of 2.
2 damage, and to which guy is it specifically?
Damn it,
whoever's the closest to me.
That would be this guy right here. Cool. All right, cool. He and you're using your minigun. It's very inaccurate, so it makes sense that you only get a couple rounds in the guy, as you're kind of just shooting blindly. Anything else from Mook? Are you moving or anything?
Yeah, I'm still taking point just for the sake of bullet sponging, so I'm gonna advance forward.
Do you want to be within melee range, or you want to stay back like a couple feet?
I'm gonna stay back a couple of feet
Cool.
for now.
You just split. I have you split the difference between you and Bravo, or you and Alpha rather. Awesome. That makes it Shaft. It's your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna put 5 incinerary rounds in my AR.